Good evening, guys. Welcome to the Friday Night Live. Not Saturday Night Live, but Friday Night Live. We got us a show together tonight. Kind of put together at the last minute. As you can see, we got Mr. Steven here. We got a few more days for open enrollment. I thought we'd throw him on tonight and try to take one little splash with this. By the way, guys, the truck show is on. We will be there the 26th to the 28th of March. We're good to go. We're going to have a blast, and anybody that wants to come out and they want to have fun, just hit me up. Let me know, guys. I got a few guys coming along that want to come. So, Trucker Q, hey buddy, let me read these couple comments, and we'll get rolling with the show.
Mm-hmm.
We got William Hartman in the house. At least my shit's running faster than it did the other night. And got a newcomer here, MJ. What's up, Fly Rabbit? I'm not going to read all your comments, but it looks like he's a over-the-road guy for 15 years at Roadrunner Transportation. And he wants to know if the program here at Swift is good. Are the rates good on the Swift load board? So the rates on the Swift load board are the same rates as what you would get paid as an OTR driver or anything else. They're all the same, the mileage rates, unless you do the percentage board. And from my understanding, the percentage board, they're not bringing anybody aboard to that right yet. They've got a few people on it, but there were some difficulties, and I'm assuming the rates went down too, from what I've been told. So they're holding off for a couple weeks, maybe a month, before they bring somebody on. I hope that answers that. But give me a call tomorrow, MJ. I'll be more than happy to go over with you. Trucker Q, what's going on, buddy? How's Prime treating you? I hope things are good. All right, guys, so we're going to give it a couple minutes here. Got 6 people in the house. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be a great turnout. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'll tell you about my week, and then Mr. Steven will tell you about his week while we build some people up. I had a great week, even though I didn't go out until Monday. I don't want to give all my eggs up yet, because I'm going to try and do a video this weekend to explain to you guys what happened to me. I had a very strange thing happen to me over the weekend, and it put me about 2 days behind. I hustled very, very quickly and still got the miles and the money that I needed to make, even though I was short 2 days. Freight Swami, what's going on, buddy? How are you? And Trucker Q says, things are good. Hope all's well. Everything's always good with me, man. I make things good. So, Steven, tell me about your week, and then we'll get rolling here.
Man, my week was interesting. Where do I want to start? I mean, it wasn't crazy as other than New Year's Eve. The night, like 15 minutes before the ball dropped, I had an allergic reaction. I haven't had one in 13 years. Mm-hmm.
For what?
I have no idea. It was an Argentinian blood sausage, and I think it was cooked with something like there might have been pecans or walnuts involved, because that's the only things I'm allergic to. I've been tested for like 150 things. Those are the only 2 things I'm allergic to, and they were trying to say, "Oh no, it's not in there," and I'm like, "Yes, it is, because all those spices in there I've had before."
Stay away from them Argentinian hot sausages, then, I guess, huh?
Yep.
I mean, to me, that sounds like a comical thing from like Talladega Nights or something, man. You know?
No. It tasted like shit, so I don't want to have it again. So I'm good.
Maybe you had a little goat lager or something.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up a picture of it real quick. My face swells up like crazy.
What's up, Trey? How are you doing, buddy?
There you go.
Oh my God, you look like a whole different person, dude.
I know. Isn't it great?
My God, you look like a whole different person, man.
Yeah, airways close up a little bit. Face just goes.
I mean, your face was as fat as mine in that picture.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, thank you.
I would say mine was larger.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. Oh, Joe Trev. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah. Good old Trey, man. Trey, it's been a while, man. I need to give you a ring tomorrow, man. See how things are going.
Denver Sports.
Justin. Hey, Justin. How are you, buddy? How's your new YouTube channel going? Go ahead and post your YouTube channel on here if you'd like, so people can join.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. For everybody that doesn't know me, long story short, I've been doing insurance for about going on 4 years now. James and I connected in October because of a guy I helped. His name's Chris. You guys might know who he is. I don't know. Helped him back in September of 2023, and then out the blue, James came out of nowhere in October, and ever since he brings me on the pod every now and then we just kind of talk football, insurance, how to leverage it if it's not, in terms of insurance, how to leverage it privately, and then or looking at the marketplace and piecing together a policy. So that's essentially what we do here.
Speaking of Mr. Chris, he's no longer with Swift.
Papilo?
Huh?
Chris, the one that recommended mats to us?
No, not that Chris. Chris Moore, the one that recommended me to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he bought his own truck and he's going to do his own thing.
That's right. He did say that, but I thought that was all under the same umbrella.
No, he did his own thing, man. He really did. He did his own thing. All right, so Ron says, what does a Swift owner operator average a week? That's kind of a loaded gun. I always say 18 to 2,500, but you can do a lot better than that. That's kind of a low average. Ron, my phone number is posted down there. Speaking of which, I need to change that. My number's posted down there, the 321 number. Feel free to give me a ring, and we can discuss that, and I'll help you out through it. Let me find. There it is. There we go. Now I got Steven's number on there too, guys. And there's Colorado Talk Sports. So you changed the name of it to Colorado Talk Sports. Okay. You wouldn't be a Denver Bronco fan, would you, Denver Sports?
That'd be surprising if he wasn't.
I know he is. I'm joking with him. I'm making him laugh. Trey says, bad luck. Lost a load last week because of the first leg rescheduled. Had to get paid for the void. Then lost 2 loads today because of a blown tire, but I was able to get 2 more back. So, Trey, I got a question for you. I got a driver that's got a load off the load board today, actually yesterday, and went to the place today, and the place was closed. But it was a appointment today, but the place was closed. Will he get paid for anything on that? Because me and him are going back and forth on that. And you said that you got paid for the void. How do you go about getting paid for that? Help me out. Steven's supposed to be preparing for the Ravens right now.
Because I'm Aaron Rodgers. He's calling me Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Ron. Truck not used, but we don't have truck not used here. It's a little bit different. I don't know exactly. That's why I was asking Trey.
All right, ready for me, James?
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, no. So if anybody was aware, open enrollment ends January 15th. And then after that, there is no way in hell you're getting a marketplace plan unless you have some special enrollment where a spouse gets pregnant, or if you lose coverage from an employer and then you need, not gap insurance, but you're essentially being, special enrolled into a plan. So you're only open from November 1st to January 15th to do marketplace. So when it comes to waiting until the last second, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people, that's why my week this week has been pretty busy, because everyone's like, oh, let me just do it now, because it's the last second. But a lot of people are finding out that the plans that they were in last year or the plans that they used to have are no longer available. The marketplace changes every single year, and it only gets drastically different every year. It'll tilt one way a little bit, then tilt forward, then tilt back, and it completely changes to where Aetna is no longer a part of it. Subsidies are higher, meaning you don't get as much subsidy. So if your plan originally was $400 subsidy last year, it might be $200 this year. So a lot of people are finding out that their health insurance plans are either don't exist or they're going to get auto renewed into a crappy one, because it's just how the marketplace goes. So essentially what I do is go, okay, hey, can the marketplace make sense for you? Cool. If not, then we go private. And then when we look at private, then, private's open all year. But the better discounts you'll get is during open enrollment with PPO as well. Not always, but with a couple carriers we have, there are some discounts, especially when you bundle as well. So that's my short, quick spiel. I'm trying to summarize as quick as I could. Oh, shit. Let's see. Anybody got questions so far? Anything could be insurance related or whatever. James, you got anything? You got a question?
No, I'm good. But I got the wife that takes care of all that stuff, so I don't have to. Using to me, man. I seriously, when we were physically employed, with real companies other than our own, I would always, give the shit to her and let her figure it out.
Nicole gets shit done.
So, put up your questions about insurance, guys. This is Steven's show tonight. As much as you can. The customer should be paying. So ours is a little bit different. Hang on a second, guys. Everybody wants to text me all of a sudden. God damn, man.
Popular.
One time. Text one time. So the customer should be paying. Yes, in a normal world, yes, that's true. But Swift is a little bit different. They let their customers get away with highway robbery, and Swift just pays the drivers, whatever it is. It's a little bit different. That's why Trey said that he's going to explain it later. And Swifty Swift says, "Hiya, pals. Hey, buddy, how's it going?" I'm hoping that you're with Swifty Swift because that sure looks like a Swift Volvo to me. Let's see what these guys saying. Jonah, I'll send you the link here in a little bit. Me and Steve's going to do an hour, and then you can come on. So you are with Swifty Swift, okay? Here we go. I might have a question for you here. Hey, Jonah, did you make it back to Swift yet? Yeah, Jonah's back at Swift.
What happened? I thought he was with Swift before.
Jonah was he was at Swift years ago, and then I don't know what the reasoning was why he left, but he's been trying to get back on. I think he got a ticket or something, and he had to take some time off, like a year, for him to come back. And his year finally came up in December, and he came back. So he had to float around at other companies for a while. Under the contrary, Swift, everybody makes fun of Swift being, just an easy company to get into. They're not easy to get on. They're actually very hard. Out of everybody that I talk to, I talk to probably, God, at least 30 people a week. And out of the 30 people a week, I might get 5 or 6 people to do an application. And out of those 6 people, I'll get 1 or 2 that will be denied for whatever reason, which really is crazy. They don't hire just anybody. They never have. As far as the driver situation, if your place was close, probably a rare situation. They have to T-call it at a drop yard. I don't. We'll talk about that tomorrow, Trey. I don't think you understand. What's going on, Chris? I'll send you the link in a little bit, Chris. Then pay you for the load and the miles. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Yes, they were hard to get on with. Yep. See, Josh happens to be one of those guys. They turned him down. I don't remember what happened with yours, Josh. You might want to put it up here if you feel like it. The company side is harder than the contractor side. I don't know if I agree with that. It's actually kind of hard to get on the contractor side. You did add Steven. Okay, so he's got you added. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Justin, I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Steven doesn't have a YouTube channel.
He's mountain high right now. Or not mountain high. What is it called? Mile High Mountain. He's all the way up there. Maybe his oxygen's thin, Let's see. Oh wow. That's tough. Oh, he added my number, James.
There, I just sent you a text, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Red Raider reloading. I'm late getting here. Hello. Hey, Red Raider. How are you, buddy? I'm glad you're here. Sorry about poor Texas Tech, by the way, man. They got hammered. Not as bad as Alabama did, though. Not as bad as Alabama did.
That was expected, though.
I didn't think Alabama deserved to even be in there, in my opinion. I think they just got in there because of their name. It's almost kind of a gimme that they have to put Alabama in there.
Yeah, kind of.
Accident, I hit black ice. Oh, I remember you telling me that. So he's got a situation where he hit some black ice and yeah, non-ticket. It was an accident, minor accident.
Wow.
Okay, so you added his number. Okay.
Sweet.
So Justin, give Steven a call. He might be able to help you with some insurance if you need it. Because on the company side, there's the number of jobs you've had as a factor. Yeah, I get that. I know that. Believe it or not, the owner-operator side has that too. Chris, hey, buddy, how are you? Here we go, talk about football. Alabama definitely got in because of their name. Yep. Hey, Leighton, what's going on, buddy? I think you were one of my 2 calls today. How's your process going? I didn't get around to calling you, but I was calling guys. How's your process going? I got like a list of like 15 guys that are in the process of coming over. And out of the 15, there's only like 6 or 7 that are actually going through the process. The offense just fell flat on. I'd say so, man. They definitely did that. Thank God the hair test doesn't go on any record. The Swift doctor called me today or yesterday and said it tested positive for meth. Never touched that shit in my life.
I mean, I could elaborate more on why that could have happened.
Why is that?
So meth. Meth is an amphetamine. So if you take any ADHD type of medication like Vyvanse, Adderall, anything like that, that comes up as meth. Because I when I was in the military, I pissed dirty, but I forgot to mention that I was prescribed as needed on a low dosage, and I took it that morning. And yeah, they said you do meth, and I was like, I don't even know how to take meth. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Then that's when I learned.
I think that's going to be your 2 teams, Indiana and Miami. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think so, but I think Indiana still mops them.
I think Indiana's going to beat just about anybody in anywhere right now. Indiana's that good. He said that's what happened to him before.
I was flabbergasted.
Meth in my hair, I was flabbergasted.
I'm trying to think of other like. There's certain medications that will come up as that, even if it's not like prescribed, or if it's like prednisone technically has a little bit of amphetamine because it slightly triggers nerves to like its neuroreceptors touch and basically all this other crap, and it makes it focus a little more. It's meant for pain, but it still has those in there, so it's pretty boring. But
everything's going good. Waiting for ATBS to call me with my breakdown on my finance. That's a joke, dude. Hey, Leighton, call me tomorrow if you would. I want to touch base with you. I got some things that I want to go over with you. Not only with Steven. If you don't have health insurance, you need to get in touch with Steven because the health insurance at Swift sucks. If you need it, you need to get it through Steven. But I got other things I want to go over with you too. So call me tomorrow, Leighton. Yeah, those hair tests can be tricky. I don't trust them. I tried to tell the company they might have gave me a bad room at the hotel they had us at, low budget and homeless people walking around. So you were sharing stuff with the homeless people, huh?
He was at the homeless shelter. He's in Skid Row.
Too many things can get in your hair by particles. It's so stupid. Okay, Leighton. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Wait, so James, why does the Swift health insurance suck? I don't think we've ever actually went over that.
Hey, country, that's your boy Steven that you talked to today.
That's my guy.
That's country. Um,
My salad bowl.
See, Swift doesn't. We're not actually employees of Swift. We're owner operators. We're independent contractors, and they don't have to provide anything. And what they do provide is just a bullshit plan that is done for contractors that's from their company side. Does that make sense? It's just something that's thrown together to offer us something. And they don't make any money off of it or anything like that. It's just something to offer. And it's just, if I showed it to you, you'd laugh your ass off of what it is. It is an absolute joke. It's more expensive than any insurance that I've ever had. I've never had Swift's insurance, but it's more expensive than any insurance I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Then there's a lot of bad health insurance out there.
He probably has bed bugs now. No shit. Country says, I know. Gotta love salad bows. Hey, country, speaking of which, man, you really, we were talking about you earlier, man. Steven's got your back, buddy. I promise you that. Give him a ring.
I don't have his back in the playoffs, so go Patriots.
Oh, here we go. Prediction time. Broncos will win on Sunday.
They're sitting Herbert. They're sitting Herbert, so I hope so.
Country from Schneider. Well, he was at Schneider, but he's at Mercer now. Yeah, that's big country. He comes on occasionally. You're going to actually meet Country when we go to the truck show. I don't know if he told you that or not.
He told me.
He's probably going to go. I think Mercer has a program that's on XM or Sirius or whatever, and he's going to go on their little podcast thing, I think. So if you're a company driver, you can refuse Swift insurance and get your own. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you're 1099, if you're 1099, you don't technically have employer coverage. So,
well, he won't. He's talking about a company driver. Company driver doesn't have to take it. When I say company, he actually is a W-2 employee.
Oh, shit.
W-2 employee doesn't have to take it. He can get it from you too, right?
So it's a little trickier because if your employer offers it, then I have to tell them yes. But if you're W-2, I have to say yes. If they're 1099, I can say no because you're really like, what's the word I want to look for? It's kind of like it's only there if I rat you out, essentially.
But it doesn't matter. He can still get it though, right? Even though you rat
him out.
No,
he can still get it for sure. Okay. Hopefully PPO, but if we have to, we can go marketplace at worst.
I'll go through everything thoroughly, but he will know when I decide. You only have till January 15th, just to let you know that.
No, he knows. I think we're going to talk Monday or Tuesday, one of those days.
Not trying to rush you or anything, but we are trying to rush you.
Not going to lie. I found him that plan is, I was like, wow. I was like, I can believe some of the shit on there.
I watched a couple of his videos, and the one video, his breakfast looked fire. But he does some good cooking. And another thing that I love about Country, and we talk about it all the time, is his squeaky ass seat. Every time he hits a bump or something, his fucking seat makes squeaking noises. He will not fix it. So Chris is talking W-2. Yeah, we were just talking about it.
Yeah, W-2, you're still fine.
Can I opt out and get? Guess they call. Yep, absolutely. You can opt out.
Opt out before January 15th.
No, I have until Monday. And I know you didn't rush anything. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we weren't really trying to rush. It's just the fucking government's bullshit deadlines and stuff.
You can thank Obama for that one.
Chris wants his sticker pack. Wants to know where you're at. Catch him at the truck show, Chris. He'll be there this year. Yeah. Oh, he's at Mercertown, so he's in Louisville right now.
Oh, yeah, he did say that, yeah. Oh, he was in Louisville. That's right. Louisville.
You ain't from Louisville, so don't even say Louisville.
It is Louisville.
Only people from Louisville.
So if I go there and I say Louisville and I get made fun of, I'm like, oh, so I'm supposed to just say it wrong?
No, it'll just be normal. If you call it Louisville, they're like, oh, what part of Louisville you live in? That's what they're going to ask you. I don't live in Louisville. Well, you don't. You're not from Louisville. You can't call it Louisville. It's kind of like people in Kansas, they call Arkansas, they call it Arkansas. And they don't allow people from Arkansas to call it Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Couldn't pay me to do that.
So you're in Brunswick heading home to Land O'Lakes tomorrow. Be careful, man. Land O'Lakes. That's
was that Tampa?
Right north of Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, that's right.
That's there by it's in Pasco County.
Yeah, that's like kind of near Tarpon Springs, sort of, kind of.
Tarpon's in Pinellas, but it's a little bit north of that.
Yeah. I kind of know where he's at.
Tarpon Springs, when I was applying for a police officer position, they offered me a position years and years ago. I ended up turning it down and went to St. Pete Beach instead.
I was going to say, yeah. I was like, that's how you met Nicole.
That's exactly how I met Nicole. Dude, I had 3 offers, man. I had St. Pete Beach called me. I didn't put an application in, but the chief called me personally. And I had applications in at Tarpon Springs, a city on Miami, real close to South Beach called Surfside. I don't know if you've ever heard of Surfside. And there's another city in Palm Beach called Manapulin.
Yeah, I've heard of that city.
Manapulin wanted to hire me big time. But you know what was cool about Manapulin is there you're called public safety. So you're police, you're fire, and you're EMS. So if you get hired by them, they will send you to the other schools that you don't have. You're all 3 there.
Oh, hell no.
But nothing ever happens in Manapulin, though.
Oh, is it like, 1,000 people there or something?
Yeah, I was going to say there's probably maybe 1,000 people, if that. Maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred houses. Yeah, not very big at all. Sheriff didn't want me. I didn't, believe it or not, I didn't apply to Pinellas County. I don't remember what the reasoning was, honestly. It just, the thing with St. Pete Beach really just happened so quickly. I took the job, dude, because I'd been out of work for at least 3 months trying to find which one was the right fit. And believe it or not, St. Pete Beach was definitely the right fit for me because obviously I met my wife there, but it was the right fit.
I mean, she's okay.
We had a fucking ball on the beach, dude.
Oh, I figured.
Give me a call and figure out the insurance. Alan, why don't you text him right now? His number's on there, and he'll set up an text him. He might even be able to talk to you tonight. I don't know what you got going on, but
I could probably talk to him.
Text him, Alan. I'll hit 24 years in August. 24 years driving?
I would assume so.
Yeah. Did y'all see that Nick Saban is a minority of the Nashville Predators? No, I hadn't seen that.
Yep.
That's an interesting fit there, huh?
Well, NHL is growing, so might as well be a minority owner of it.
Oh, Chris, you had 24 years in PCSO. Okay, that's Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh.
Have Chris, have we talked in the past? I think we have. You're a non-driver YouTuber. I remember you're wanting to come into truck driving soon, I think, is what you told me. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready to come over, man, I'm your guy. You contact me. I'm going to tell you the truth just like I do with everything.
That sounds like a threat, man.
No. Yeah, after retirement. What do you got? How many years you got left? Or you're at 24, so was it 25 and out? Used to be 25. I'm assuming it still is. Yeah, I know you do. I remember you telling me that. Now, when I was on the beach, we could 25. That's what I thought. When I was on the beach, our retirement after 10 years, we could get our retirement. Wasn't 100%, but we could get like 75 or 80. Ours was more of a 401k deal. Our one bad day away. Yeah, I hear you. Don't even talk that way, man. I don't like talking that. I got to tell you, man, the last couple of years, the police officer shootings have been fucking crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Every time I go to the Facebook pages of some of these things, man, whew, I wonder how long I have to wait to try and reapply again. I don't know that question, Josh. Did you ask Michelle? She'll answer that question for you. She'll be available Monday. I just don't know. Yeah, Chris, I don't know if you've ever been involved in a shooting. I was with another guy that shot somebody, and in my career when I was I was actually a sworn dispatcher, which they don't even have those anymore. That means you had full police powers as a sworn officer, but I was a dispatcher. I did 2 officer shootings that both officers died, and the second one that I did, he was working a shift that I was supposed to work. I was just working overtime in communications, and the shift that he was working was a shift that I was supposed to be working, and we swapped, and he ended up obviously getting shot and killed, man. I told my wife that, and she gets scared every time I tell her that, but that's a true story. Super Trucker Dan is going to Matt's. I can honestly tell you, I don't know who Super Trucker Dan is. I got to tell you, Justin, you got a lot of time on your hands because you know all these truck drivers, and I don't know half of them. I tried calling her today, but no answer. Yeah, she was off today, but she'll be back on Monday. I had a lot of people try to get a hold of her today. She took the day off because of the holiday. She worked Wednesday, but she took Thursday and Friday off, obviously. Only in training. I'm at the jail, so we're only armed for recreation. Okay. Well, you're in a good spot if you're in the jail right now, especially if you've got a little bit less than a year left. I'm parked beside of Super Trucker Dan right now. Huh. That's awesome. Did you hear that, Justin? Super Trucker Dan. You YouTubers kind of stick together. If you get to meet Country, you're going to be laughing your ass off every single second. That guy is funny as shit.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
And, I already laughed with him the first 5 minutes we talked.
But he says he's not a socialite, but he is fibbing his ass off.
Oh, I know.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, give her a call Monday, Josh, because I don't know what the deal is or what happened there. DJ Player, how much are you averaging a week? I'm thinking about going through Swift. So, DJ, I don't mind helping you and going over all that. I just give you a rough estimate, $1,800 to $2,500 a week. But you can do a lot better, and there's a lot of other options that you can get involved into. My phone number is scrolling down there at the bottom. Give me a call tomorrow. I'll be more than happy to go over everything. I'll tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Got no problems. I'm very honest, and we'll decide if it's a good fit for you. I'll help you. He's a highlight. He's
calling himself an a-hole.
You're not an a-hole. What the fuck, man? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Me and Country's had talks in the past. Can you give me a call for the insurance? Alan Hartman. You want me to pass you his number? Did he ever text you?
I have no idea. I don't have anything.
Alan, just text Steven. The number's right there. Text him. He'll have your number, and he'll call you after the show.
Oh, is it William? He comes up as William.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
Alan,
okay.
William Hartman. His name's Alan, though. He goes by Alan.
Oh.
You got him?
No, I don't have anything from him yet.
If you can't figure out how to text Steven, I'll pass your number along to Steven after it. Oh, by the way, Country, you got hole there. Just if you ever spell my wife's name, make sure you put a hole in her name. Because she isn't N-I-C-H. She's N-I-C-H-O-L-E, not N-I-C-O-L-E. A lot of people try to do that. She always, how do you spell your name? It's Nicole with a hole in it. So Denver Sports says he loves Country. Well, I think Country's single, Justin. What's up, Steven? How are you, buddy? Howdy. I know you're tired. Oh, shit. Thanks, bro. No, not a problem. This is just Steven's show tonight with health insurance, but be more than happy to answer your questions, buddy. He loves you too, Denver. Okay, so you got the message. Just text him. He'll text him right now. He that way he'll have your number to call you, bud. Country says he loves everyone. He does love everyone.
He loves me the most.
Chris, when you get aboard, buddy, you're going to have instant success because you're going to have my guidance and my help. And you're also going to have instant success with all these YouTubers and everything that have collected throughout the years. Just to give you a heads up. DJ says, is Swift the best lease? It's absolutely the best lease I've ever been on. Speaking of which, and I'm going to go over this real quick, and I know you're texting Alan or whatever, but just to give you a heads up, I had a guy make a comment the other day, said, well, you made so much money on your referrals. Why didn't you fix your white international up? I said, well, obviously you haven't been watching my channel for very long. I said, my plan was to come back to Swift, get rid of the white truck, which I did. I sold it, and get a lease truck and show you guys that you can absolutely make money over here with a Swift lease, just running. So to answer your question, yes, it's the best lease to be on. And I've got several guys that I have brought aboard that will agree with that. Country and Rabbit are two of my favorite YouTubers. Appreciate it.
That's going to come up backwards.
It did. What did it say?
No, he said it said your number's coming up. He said it's coming up your number, but I see on the screen it says mine and then yours.
Alan, look at his numbers right there. 459.
No, 469.
469. I apologize. It's coming up my number because you're dialing my number, idiot. Chris, give a thumbs up. I got you, Chris. Country loves everyone except them damn
Patriots fan. Yeah.
Patriot fans. Okay.
I'll be up there next weekend.
Chris is laughing. Steven says, if y'all come to Swift, make sure to get Rabbit to help you. He's very knowledgeable. I thanks, Steven. I appreciate that. I try to help everybody out, even the company guys. You will have instant success. Look at me. It's Friday, and I had 2 loads that got booked through the weekend, but I lost them due to breakdown, and I got them replaced some miles by the window. You know, Trey, I got to tell you, my truck broke down over the weekend too. Actually, last weekend. I was wanting to come out on Saturday, and I had to get some repair work done in my driveway by the repair guy, the TA shop. I'm going to make a video about that. I don't want to go into a whole lot of details about it. Most places, if you lose loads close to the weekend, late in Friday, you're toast. Absolutely. Pat's fans got another Brady. I think so too.
Damn right.
He's definitely going to be a hot shot. I thought San Francisco with Brock Purdy was going to – I mean, they're okay, but –
They're fighting for the 1 seed tonight or tomorrow.
But I got to tell you, the first year he was hot shots, but he kind of fizzled off a little bit. Now he's starting to come back.
He's been injured a lot. That's half his problem.
Trey, he just got lucky today. Yeah, Trey, he lost a load today too, and he had to re-up something. So somebody – Alan, you know I can't answer the phone when I'm online. What the hell?
Hey, James, just text him my personal number.
I'm going to.
Thank you.
I hate autocorrect. Stupid. They have the loads there. Yeah, we definitely have the loads here. That's for sure. So Steven was able to grab something pretty quickly. I'm hoping you did too, Trey. How many miles are your average a week? Well, and that's kind of why I want to go over this stuff with you when you call me tomorrow. I'm averaging every bit of 28 to 3,000 miles a week. I'm on a dedicated lane though, and it's a little bit different. That's kind of why I want to go over that. There's Pop Tart. What's up, Pop Tart? We'll get you covered, Alan. Just put your pants back on. We'll get you. Don't worry.
Man, his phone don't like me or something.
Who's the guest tonight? So Pop Tart, this is my friend Steven, and he is an health insurance broker, and he takes care of. Am I wrong?
You're selling me short there, man.
Okay, what are you then?
I am a full-blown insurance broker. So health insurance, life insurance, retirement planning, annuities, estate planning. We're starting to get into will and trust. That one's more of a pain in the ass, but yeah, it's like 5 different types of insurance.
I apologize, man. Speaking of which, we need to start talking about that 401 stuff.
Oh yeah, like rolling over 401ks and annuities. Those are that's what I've been doing a lot recently, last couple weeks, or last month, I should say, really.
Yeah, get with me tomorrow, DJ. I'll help you out, brother. I saw tons of Swift drivers on 995 all day today. Man, gotta wash them trucks some. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Well, problem is we go all over. Mine's filthy dirty right now, too. Problem is I go all over the Northeast, and as soon as I get it washed, it's going to be dirty, dirty, dirty again. I get it washed about once every 2 weeks. Brian Pritchard says, I'm on a Swift dedicated Walmart account out of Los Lunas, New Mexico, and I love it. I take 48 hours off home, load on Wednesday, and back on it at 0400 Saturday, average 2,500 on the low end each week. Now, that's a really good account there, then, if that's the case. Steven, put some respect on my name.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah. Trey.
I know he doesn't talk to me like that.
I have just a question then. May I ask him a straight question for a straight answer? Go ahead. Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. You'll get.
I mean, his phone number's up there, too. You can text him, and y'all can text or call, too. But put it up here if you want. So Josh says that's the account that you want. Okay. No, I'm saying that's what Steven is. Oh, okay. So wanting to put a little respect because of what I called you, just a health broker.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, they keep me running if you're hungry enough. 2 years with Swift and no complaints. New Mexico has the open roads and plenty of miles, not much traffic like the East. Yeah, you can definitely get some miles racked up.
Yeah. Waiting for that question for a straight answer. I'm curious.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm like,
Pop Tart comes on here quite a bit. She's funny. I just started. I'm OTR, and as of Monday morning, I'll have 1,700 miles. Yeah, Monday morning, I'll be right at about the same, about 18-ish. I'm going to be close to out of hours. I'm going to have to run recaps, I think. I think I collect hours Monday night. My recaps look really good, though. Here we go. Here's your question. I want my own commercial insurance to cover my own business for trucking. Can I get my own license, or what is it I need to make it literally happen to own my own rights? I don't think you do that type of insurance, do you?
No, not commercial.
He's health insurance.
And
life insurance and all the other policies.
There we go. Hey, baby steps. We're working towards it.
Edith doesn't do truck insurance.
No, not that kind of stuff.
But Pop-Tart, go to my description and all my YouTubes. Call my people at SeBrite. Ask them. I do have SeBrite truck insurance, and I use them with my Swift truck. Give Sandra a call. She's in the description of all my videos, if that's what you need. Steven's my health insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, eyeglass insurance, all the other insurance you can need that's on the person.
If it's on your body, it's covered. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Did he ever get you texted?
Yeah, I'm texting him right now. His iCloud's coming up. Yeah.
Alan? Okay.
I thought it was Big Gal, and I was like, oh, it's Big Al. I was like,
who's Big Al? Is that Alan?
Yeah. It's his iCloud's coming up. His number's not coming up.
So have you ever seen a movie called The Devil's Rejects?
Like anytime you ask me if I watched a movie, the answer is usually no.
Okay, so look up, go to your Google and look up a guy named Sid Haig, SID and then HAIG, I believe is how it's spelled. Alan looks like Sid Haig completely from the movie The Devil Rejects.
The devil.
You know who Rob Zombie is, right? That makes the horror movies, Rob Zombie. Never heard of him?
I've heard of Rob Zombie. I didn't know he made the scary movies. I thought he was like a guitarist or some shit.
He is, but he makes scary movies too. He made a lot of movies late 2000s, 2010, 2011, 2012. He made a lot of Devil's Rejects happens to actually be one of those movies. He made a lot of movies in that time period. But anyway, I was going to tell you that. That's what the Devil's Rejects is. I thought maybe you might know it by knowing Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm. I've heard the name, just didn't know he did scary stuff. Oh man, damn! I wish I could have helped Motor Lines there, but not commercial insurance. Oh man, oh boy.
How's that T680 hanging in there? I'm a company, but just gave me a new one in August, and it seems so much better than the Volvo. They're having tons of issues. Yeah, the Volvos are definitely having issues. My buddy Tommy, he's a company driver. He's got a Volvo right now, and it's giving him numerous amounts of issues. My T680, and I'm going to put a video out. I don't want to go over a whole lot of it. I had some issues with it this weekend. They were just minor stuff. It put me behind maybe a total of 2 days, and wasn't that big of an issue. I still got caught up. I'll make a video on it. Rob Zombie, did he make? Yep, he made those Halloween movies too. Yep. I know I need my own license and my own LLC with secure capital to start up to 5 to 10 million minimum. I'm just curious if he might know about that. Yeah, that's beyond.
Speaking Chinese.
Yeah, you're speaking Chinese to him, and that's one of the insurance he doesn't care. But I promise you, if you call Sandra at SeBrite, she probably knows that answer.
Or ask ChatGPT. That's what I usually do. Man.
Speaking of which, I gave Country something to look up, and I don't know if he did or not, but I'm going to send it to you tomorrow, Stephen, if you don't mind. I might have the next big what was the cryptocurrency that went real big really quick?
Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Bitcoin. I might, it has nothing to do with currency, but I might have the next big thing that's going to make a shit ton of money. I want to show it to you, and I want you to get your opinion. Okay?
Is it a rabbit coin?
No, it has nothing to do with currency at all. I'll explain it to you later.
Oh, that's cool.
Chinese, I'm weak. Jessica Rush, 10-4 insurance. Yeah, we're not going to go with Jessica Rush. We're going to go with my girl. Oh yeah, I forgot to reply. I don't believe in that. So you don't think it's going to work, huh? All right.
What is he talking about?
My next big thing. We talked about it the other night. He watched.
Don't be a hater, man. You're
I got
country.
I'm going to look into it a little bit more, but I think I might disagree with you on this one. So you think it's a scam? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a scam or not. I think it's real. I don't think it's a scam. It's just, can you make money on it? That's the problem.
I could probably be the third party that I'll just kind of.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if my wife ever looked at it or not. I sent the damn thing to her too, and she was supposed to look at it, but she had some issues at the house she needed to take care of. Just like most other crowdfunding sources. Yeah, a lot of them are pyramid schemes. I get it. And I think this one's kind of a pyramid scheme too in a roundabout way. But sometimes some of the best money-making things are pyramid schemes. Okay, Rabbit, I'll replay the video if I forgot. Sir saying come to the 226 New Year's Eve with you wasn't better. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, go to my description and all my videos. You'll see Sandra's number in there, and everybody else's number in there too. Steven's in there.
Yep.
This is exactly what it is. I'm glad you said it, so I don't have to. LOL. Yeah, pyramid scheme. Yeah. It is a pyramid scheme.
Some things are, but you can find the ones that aren't within an industry. So like technically our industry is kind of, it's like 50% pyramid, 50% MLM, but most things in life are MLM. You just don't realize it. So you'd rather go MLM. Ooh, not Amway.
No, not Amway.
Hell no. They tried to scam me like 5 years ago.
But I got to tell you, those companies like Amway, I mean, if you get in at the early level, like what I'm trying to do with this thing that I'm talking about, you might be able to make your money and get out pretty fucking quick. If you had been one of the first persons with Amway, you could have made a shit ton of money.
Yeah. But your moral compass, though, it's just like, where is it, you know?
Well, the thing is with mine, and Country can disagree with me on this, but the thing is with the deal that I'm talking about, you get royalties out of this deal for the rest of your life. Now, I don't know what that computes into money, but from what I've read and what I've seen, you get royalties daily, not just weekly or monthly. You get royalties daily on this if it's done right.
I'd have to hear about it from you.
It has to do with AI, I'll tell you that. I'm not a big proponent of AI, but it's one of those things. It's kind of like back in the day, you know, when I was in high school, they really pushed us to take typing class. I thought it was a joke. I wish I would have taken it, knowing what I know now with computers. I'm not bad. I'm self-taught. But if I would have had proper instruction, I could be really, really quick at it. But it's just one of those things. If you knew about it early enough, you could have taken care of it. Here's why. They say they are going to give back just 20% back to the investors. The more investors, that's less than 20 cents to go. Yeah, I agree with you. People hate fake music. That's why I don't believe in it. I don't know if I agree with that. What is the new move? What is this all about? Justin, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think all people hate fake music. I mean, actually, you know, I think you did a good job with the fake song. But you know what? What? Go ahead, talk about it. I don't care on you.
Is it like the AI music industry?
It's something like that.
Yeah,
something
I know.
Like
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've mixed feelings.
Stations are actually claiming now that there is zero AI. Buddy, AI is the future to everything. That's why Trump is investing all this money into AI. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it, you better jump on the bandwagon and at least try to, I don't say like it, but at least try to accept it because it's here and it's coming. Just to keep their listeners. Well, it's not exactly like that, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. But yeah, you're right. The 20% becomes smaller and smaller as more people get involved into it. I get that. But again, I mean, you know, they're eventually going to close this opportunity up, though. Agreed. AI is the future, but not in. I disagree with you. I think AI is going to be a really big part of the entertainment industry real soon.
Well, it's been a part of the movie industry for 15, 20 years. That's what CGI is. AI is just another level of it.
Yep. I disagree with you on that. I think it's going to be really big in the music industry. I don't think it's super big, but I think it's going to be big.
I think there will be two categories. There'll be AI and actual people, but people will eventually gravitate to, like, people will still want to go to the human connection part of it. So,
well, Country, you know, you're not creating actual music. So think about this for a second, okay? If somebody would told me 15 years ago that there's going to be this new thing called TikTok, where they're going to be short videos and all that, I would have laughed. Nobody's going to want to take any interest in that. So there are some people, you know, that like the shorter videos compared to the YouTube. And it's going to be the same way with the music industry. You know, whether they like the real music, like Steven says, they're going to gravitate towards the real people. Some people are going to gravitate towards the AI because you yourself say you're not a socialite. So the people that aren't socialites, they're going to gravitate toward the fake shit more than the real shit. Just my opinion. Okay, entertainment was wrong word. People just don't want to hear a computer singing a song. I mean, you got it on your videos. I mean, you got a computer singing the song that you do. You were gravitated towards it. Well, I'm going to crash. Hey, Steven, have a good night, brother. Those are real people. That's why it works. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you on that either, but I think it's gonna be something. It's not gonna be huge, but it's gonna be something. Country, I like an AI song. Howdy, Fly Rabbit. Hey, Brett Lucas, how are you? Now, who's talking? Justin, I'll go over it when I do more research on it. He's texting me, asking me about it. When I find out more shit about it, I'll tell everybody because I want everybody to jump in on it if they want to. Yeah, that my YouTube intro, not a mainstream song. I get it, but people like your song. It's a small section of people, but it's not going to be that big section. It's gonna go somewhere. I can tell you. I just don't know how big. Y'all could listen to Mommy Teaches Me the New Words. Okay, that was weird. Now you're just trying to cause chaos. I'm not trying to cause any chaos. Good evening, Rabbit. What's up, Anderson? How are you, buddy? You're a new one. I've never seen you. Brett Lucas, I'm sorry. I just passed right over you. How you doing, buddy? Country, okay. Country just trying to cause chaos himself. I'm not trying to cause any chaos. I think it might be an opportunity, and I'm just going to look into it. And if I'll still talk about it if you guys want to go into it. I just want to do more research so I'm not talking out of my ass. Oh, you were talking to Chaos Ninja. Okay. I got you. Thought you were talking to me. Country, you know me and you can go on and on about this forever. But I don't know, man. Don't know.
I'm excited to meet Country and Matt's. I feel like he's going to be quite the character. He needs to join us for dinner.
I extended the offer to him. I did. We'll see if he shows up. I definitely extended the offer. So are you sure you guys want to go to the Lamu rather than Chef Ramsay's place? Okay, we're going to go to Lamu then.
It's not. I don't want to ask all of them really because then it's gonna take. If you get too many opinions, it doesn't.
I got
work.
you.
We're just gonna say we booked everything in advance, and they'll be all right.
Okay, well, that's what we'll do then. Matter of fact, well, tomorrow's Saturday. Well, I can probably make reservations tomorrow. I'll call and make reservations tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and make reservations for 15, okay? Because it sounds like you got like 12 people coming by itself.
9, 8, 9, something like that.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do 15 because there's going to be somebody that's going to want to go.
I would do 15 to be safe. More seats than not.
I'm going to do 15 because I got Tommy that's going to be there with me, and I'm sure there'll be a couple people on here on YouTube that'll want to go too.
For sure. Hopefully, Chris can come too.
Chris, the Italian, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's funny as shit too.
Did you watch our live the other night?
No.
It's just funny as hell, man.
You got to send me the links afterwards.
Just go to my channel. You don't even know how to go to my channel?
I do know how to go to your channel, but like if you just drop it in my text and say, "Hey, watch this" or "Listen to this," and I'll be like, "All right, I'll listen to it."
It's about 2.5 hours long, just to give you a heads up. That's cool. Fine.
I got time.
Reefer board is dead. Probably pick up starting tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not. You're talking Chinese to me because I don't do reefer. I feel for you. 80% won't, but not a definite no. I'm not fancy up kind of guy. Give me a grill, some charcoal, and I'm happy. Well, you can go to Mercertown and pull your grill out and cook your steak there then, brother. But you're welcome to go with us.
He just doesn't want to hang out with the Patriots fan after we beat him in the playoffs, so we'll see.
Rabbit, send me the link tomorrow, please. What link are you talking about, Chaos? Are you talking about the opportunity that I'm talking about? I'm not sending that out yet. But when I do my research and talk about it, I'll send it. Denver says grinding. Yeah, I already know you want to come, Jonah. Jonah's coming, I know. He's
coming with us?
Yeah, he's going to go eat with us.
Hell yeah.
Country's laughing. Yeah, you're definitely going to be eating your meal down there. Mercertown. For Matt's or Matt. Oh, you want the link for Matt's? Steven, get with me tomorrow, and I'll send you the registration thing so you can get your free tickets.
I can do it in the morning. I'm going to a gun show at 12:30, 1 o'clock. It's in Orlando, the Orlando Gun Show this year.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go buy some guns.
No, I mean, you said you'll do it before you go to the gun show.
Yeah. I'll probably send it like 10, 11-ish.
I know, but what do you said you're going to send me something. What are you going to send?
You said the registration link.
Oh, no, I got it through my email. Not the registration for our deal, something else. This is for the average guys to get their tickets and stuff. I say average, you know what? They can get their tickets. Reefer at Swift is a contractor sucks. I tried it in 2023. Well, they're just not a reefer company. That's why. Chaos Ninja says, Country, I'll grill with you. So he said he'll grill with you, Country.
I don't know why Country's got to be so lame and not just come to dinner.
He's not a socialite. He tells you that from the beginning.
We'll give him some space. We'll have some chairs, where there's people not near him. Have a gap.
I got to tell you, man, they at the truck show, man, if they have the booth open, that Kentucky pork producers booth, they make a mean pork chop and some shredded, pork shredded or whatever, barbecue pork shredded. It's good. Pork chops are really good. I'm sure they'll have that booth. But the problem is that damn pork chop sandwich is like $25. They really stab you with that food there, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I went by the Fair and Exposition Center the other day, and they're actually building a new arena there that I have no idea what that is. I got to look it up and see what they're building.
Might be replacing Louisville Convention Center, maybe.
Well, they got plenty of other things. They're building something, but they don't really need anything there because the old University of Louisville basketball used to play there, but they built the Yum Center downtown, and the Yum Center is actually an NBA arena that they built to bring the Memphis Grizzlies before they moved to Memphis. They tried to lure them in. That's why the stadium was built. Mm-hmm. Papa John's, well, it's not Papa John's anymore. It's L&N Federal Credit Union. They got their football stadium, which is University of Louisville. That damn stadium will hold 80,000 people, and they could put an NFL team there. Matter of fact, they got a what's the new football league that they just added teams with? UFL? I think it's UFL.
Like there's like 3 every year.
They got a team in Louisville, and their old quarterback, Chris Redmond, back in the day, he's their new coach, which honestly, I don't know why they picked him to be the coach, but whatever. But Redmond's got a Super Bowl ring with the Ravens when they went to the Super Bowl.
He was a pretty good OC back in the early 2000s. So
Chris Redmond was?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I didn't even know he even coached. I tried to follow up with him several times.
He coached Joe Flacco that Super Bowl year. That was his second to last year, I want to say.
He did what?
Joe Flacco, when he went to the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl, he was coaching him that year.
Oh, I didn't know that because you know that Chris Redmond played for the Ravens. He was a backup under Dilfer.
Yep, then he retired and then went back to coaching high school with his dad, and then he got leveled up to college and then back to the NFL.
I had no idea.
He's very smart. He's very smart.
Oh, I know he's smart. He's a good quarterback. He was Louisville's quarterback before they had Bridgewater and before Lamar Jackson. He was pretty decent in his day.
He was their all-time leading passer until then.
Yep. I am going to try and make it to the truck show this year. Yeah, you need to, Josh. Hey, y'all, what's going on in here tonight? Just doing a little live with my boy Steven here. Speaking of you, Steve, where you been, man? Everything good? You've been dark for about a week and a half.
They're talking to me. I was like, oh, wait, there's another Steven in here.
Yeah, the other. So there's our boy right there, the mean Italian. How's it going, Steven?
It's going.
It's good. Grand. How about you, Chris? Good. I think he was talking about the other Steven. Steven?
Whatever, Chris.
Okay, editing is done. The time to lay down. Y'all have a good one. Hey, have a good one, country buddy. I'll talk to you, brother.
Go Cowboys.
I remember that. Flacco instantly ran. Yep.
That's the 1-year wonder of his career.
The better 1-year wonder was the Eagles quarterback when they won the Super Bowl. What was his name?
Foles?
Nick Foles. How did that son of a bitch win a Super Bowl for them?
Bill Belichick gave it to him.
That's crazy. Chris says he's chilling at the Lancaster terminal. Chris, you want to come in? And Jonah, if you're still here, you want to come in? Who dat? Who we talking about? Steven?
That's who dat is the Saints, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I got you. That's right. He's a damn Saints fan. I forgot about that.
Poor guy.
The Aints.
Oh yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, he's definitely a good quarterback, buddy. There's absolutely no doubt. So Jonah, I'm sending you the link right now, brother.
Oh yeah. Love my Saints. Someone has to.
Well, I don't know if you got anybody tonight or not, but well, you had Alan text you, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm texting him right now, and then someone else is texting me.
Good. So he says, yeah, love his Saints. Had a cold for Christmas, just running like I'm on fire. They pulled a load for me this afternoon because my empty trailer is older than 10 years old. Now we sit. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know.
Tyler Shuck's been cooking. Yeah, he's been doing good.
Okay. Who's that?
He's he was from Louisville. He was the quarterback last year.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Sloth was his last name. Slouth. Sloth, isn't it?
No, it's Shuck. It looks like tough, but it's SH at the beginning. I picked him up in fantasy.
That's what it is. You're exactly right.
Yeah. I know some ball. Well, you play fantasy football, you know everybody's name and their life story, so it's a blessing in disguise or curse in disguise or whatever you want to call it.
Is that Stephen Frost, my health insurance guy? What's up, bud?
It is.
That's him.
Oh man. It's been good, man. I don't know if you saw the beginning. I had a allergic reaction on New Year's, so that's what's been up.
Show the picture again, man. That was classic.
Yeah, it was great. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm showing this shit.
God, you look like you look like a con, like you just got out of prison there, man.
I'm not built for prison. I don't know if I'd ever make it out.
You look jacked in that picture, honestly.
No, not really. That's my collarbone really sticking out, but appreciate it.
Steven, rate Mac Jones 1 to 10.
6, 7. That was good. Probably like a 4.
Rabbit, a question. Do you choose the loads or do you use a dispatcher? So I'm on dedicated, Anderson, and I have a driver leader / planner. He does everything. He keeps me rolling. You can get on a load board though. Oh no, it just happened. Hang on a second, Jonah.
He said, "Oh no, just hopped on." So yeah, he just saw it for the first time.
Even looked like he got a hold of.
This cracked me up.
Jonah, you having problems with your shit again? He's been having problems getting on. Last couple times we tried to go live, he's had issues and everything else that I don't know what he's got going on, but he's got something going on with his fucking phone.
Needs to get an iPhone; it would work better.
I told him that last time.
He needs to grow up and get an iPhone.
Yeah, it's time to grow up, buddy. Did I ever tell you? You see the movie, the U.S. Marshals, Tommy Lee Jones, and
yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah,
actually. You remember me telling you that line?
No. You haven't, but I know the movie.
Okay, so he's talking to Robert Downey Jr. when he's being real cocky and shit, and he says, "Hey boy, get rid of that chrome nickel plated shit. Get you a real gun and grow up. Get you a Glock."
Yeah.
And that's a line that I used to always say, man.
The Glock is the iPhone.
Yep. I carry me and the wife. I mean, every department I've ever worked at, I've always had a Glock.
I don't like guns without safety. I feel like I'd be retarded enough one day and just go. So I need my safety.
Jonah, try it again, brother. It didn't pop through. Chris, come on in if you want to. We'll just talk some crap here since nobody's got any questions. I guess insurance questions are out for the night. Anybody got any questions for my friend Steven here?
Best friend.
Yeah, you're right. Is U.S. Marshals was the sequel? It was The Fugitive. Actually, U.S. Marshals was the line that came from. But yeah, The Fugitive was the first one with Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Great movies. They'll never make movies like that again. So here's the dirty Italian. What's up, buddy?
Man, there's the perfect roommate right there. Man pays his rent, doesn't he?
What the hell, Jonah? You can't never get a good. What the fuck, man? Jonah's still having fucking problems.
Is he locked up again?
Yeah, I don't know what he's got going on.
There, he's moving. I see him.
There you're moving, Jonah.
Yeah.
What's up, Sepsi?
Uh-oh. What you saying, Johnny?
Jonah, can you hear us?
He's got that South Carolina.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what's up, Big
Yeah, I
Sepsi?
can hear you.
Jonah, has anybody ever told you don't
Oh,
look?
I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was you going to say, Steve, about Jonah?
No, I said Jonah doesn't look how he sounds. It threw me off for a sec. I was like, whoa.
That's same thing with Chris.
With Chris?
Yeah.
What?
Did I ever tell you when I first started talking to Chris? I said, "Man, I got to tell you, my perception of you is going a skinny little Italian kid with curly hair. He says, I'm just the fucking opposite. I'm a big Italian guy with no hair."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight either, Steven.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to sleep.
I did, man. You know what happened is I laid down. I stopped at about 4:30. I laid down, was kind of catnapping. I tried to talk Steven into doing a live Monday instead, but he's like, "No, let's get it done tonight, bro. 7 o'clock." I'm like, "Okay." So I texted you guys and I said, "Hey, man, let's just do our live tomorrow night because Steven wants to go live." Because originally I'd planned on bringing these guys on after we were done. I was just going to go to bed. I'm just like, I'll do Steven and I'm going to bed. But my cell phone, I think you texted me a couple times, didn't you, Chris? I know Jonah did. I was just constantly getting texts, and looks like Jonah went bye-bye again. Man, he's having some issues. Get you an iPhone, Jonah, damn it.
See, the three of us grown up.
So Steven, what happened? What was your allergic reaction? What'd you do? Eat some fish?
No. So, have you ever heard of a Argentinian blood sausage before? Yeah.
That sounds like something from either Pulp Fiction or Talladega Nights, man.
It's like a sweet sausage, but it got cooked with like walnut, like oil or something, or some walnut or pecan was in that shit.
Oh, okay.
And holy shit, man. I was like, wow, I haven't felt this in 13 years.
I'm glad my wife's not in here. She'd be making fun of you with that name of that shit. I can tell you that right now.
I would expect it. I would hope so.
She would be going off talking about you eating somebody's dick or something with that Argentinian black sausage or whatever it is you're talking about.
Blood sausage.
Blood sausage, excuse me. I got to watch what I'm saying here, man.
Oh, shit.
But that's what she was saying. Said, "What are you doing eating all them dicks?"
You know how it was New Year, new me, so I was like, let me try something different.
Jonah in the sticks. Jonah has phone problems. He has iPad problems. He has laptop problems, and he has Android phone problems. See, he disappeared again. So Shyman has the flu. Okay. Steve, you want to join in? All right. Well, let me send you the link. The more the merrier.
So, Steven, I had to use my vision insurance already. I had to get glasses.
Yeah, you're squinting really hard at me. I figured. Or they're like,
No.
How was it? Did you have to get frames or standard lenses?
Yeah, I had to go do a DOT physical, and they said that even the doctor there at the what's it called, the eye place, said that borderline, but he said you know how DOT is, so he gave me a script. So I picked them up on Thursday. So
$10 code.
So I've already started using my insurance already.
Oh yeah. You and Jonah are the two only people I know that have used it. You're the second now because I know Jonah needed to use it at one point.
We've used ours.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me.
I haven't. The wife has. They went to. Actually, you know what? She goes next week to the dentist, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, her dentist pissed me off. Fuck
Nope.
that bitch. Excuse my language, but man.
What's up, Steven?
Huh?
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, is that Jonah?
Okay.
that's Steven.
No, Steven.
Oh, you spelled your name wrong, man.
No, I didn't. You spelled yours wrong.
Oh, I think it's Steven, not Stefan, but it's you can always change it. You can always just go to the courthouse.
See, Chris, I've got you on here, man. You're actually having fun with this shit now, aren't you?
Yep.
I knew you would.
Oh shit.
Jonah, there he is.
Yeah, I hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
An iPhone, brother.
I need to take up a collection so I can get one then.
Well, he's got such a South Carolina ass accent. Holy
Buddy,
shit.
I can get you an iPhone 1 or 2 on Marketplace for you. That'd probably be better than what you got.
You mean like a iPhone 10 or 11?
Yeah, you don't want a 1 or 2. That's from like.
I was gonna say those are not gonna work anymore.
No.
Well, that's what I said. It's going to work better than what he's got. I mean, that's a step up from what he's got now.
Man.
He's already froze up again.
Jonah, you gonna just take this from them, man?
He's froze up. He can't talk.
You got him to rage quit, man. You gotta leave.
I don't think you all understood my joke. An iPhone 1 or 2 would be better than what he has now. Shit, a 10 or 11 would be like he'd be on the fucking moon with that sumbitch compared to what he's got. Oh, I gotta watch my language, man. My language will get us banned on here.
No, it's okay. We're just adults talking shit. Oh wait, I just said that.
So when's that Indiana game in Alabama?
That was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Alabama got their fucking ass stomped, buddy.
I didn't get to hear about it. Okay, so they lost
38-3 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't like they just whooped their ass the whole time. Like
Alabama had no business even being in the championship. None.
Yeah,
And I
I
know
tell
you're
people that all the time.
It's going to be Miami and Indiana for sure. But then Indiana's going to mop Indiana. Or Indiana's, jeez, I just said that. Indiana's going to mop Miami.
I think so too.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
For now,
So what I was saying
Okay.
is you can get an iPhone 1 or 2 and better than what you got now.
what kind of Android you got, Jonah?
Man, I got some little phone I got from Cricket.
He's got a Nokia. They haven't made Nokias for a long time.
Oh, okay.
James got some jokes. James got some jokes tonight.
I know.
The
He's
The
put out
first
some-
two letters says it all right there. No.
Oh my god. But I think Indiana will win pretty handily because Indiana runs RPO pretty well, and your pass rush ain't going to stop that because it's just a quick pass or it's a quick run. That's it.
I mean, if Miami plays the way they played Ohio State the other night,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana will have the run for their money.
I think it's going to be a good game all the way around. I think Indiana's going to win, but I think it's going to be a good game all around. I think Miami, believe it or not, I think the Las Vegas odds are going to put Miami ahead of Indiana for some reason, just because of experience and being in there. But Indiana's going to be the better team. I do. I think Miami's going to be favored by like 3, maybe, I don't know, maybe a touchdown.
Against Ole Miss, yeah. Against Indiana, I would say the Indiana's going to be like a 2.5-point favorite at most. Because if it was
probably,
it would be a 1.5.
I'd probably say 7 Indiana
On Miami?
over Miami. Yeah.
Or do you think the betting odds are going to be 7? Or are you
Yeah.
saying so?
Yeah. Indiana would be a 7-point favorite.
The way they beat Ohio State, I don't know, man. If they beat them by like a game-winning field goal on luck, I would say yeah, but it's hard to say with how they handled Ohio State's offense that way and put up 24.
Trey says Miami got talent on the line of scrimmage for sure.
Yeah.
That's a big factor, controlling the line of scrimmage, yeah. But Indiana has got Saban 2.0 as a head coach. That coach is by far one of the best, and he's only been there a couple of years.
He's a bad motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you, you ain't got to worry about Miami's scrimmage, line of scrimmage. You got to worry about their secondary on defense.
Well, we can go back to Stevens' Patriots too, and I'll say this again: the Patriots have the best coach and probably one of the best new coming quarterbacks that's out there. I wish Tampa Bay would have made a run for Vrabel 2 years ago when Tennessee got rid of him, and they were thinking about getting rid of Bowles like 2 years ago. Now we're at that same thing again. Do they keep him or do they let him go?
It depends on who's available for coaching.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep. So Justin just put up his YouTube channel again, guys. Go join his YouTube channel. Denver Sport, or Colorado Talk Sports.
Well, James, I gotta run.
Well, let me ask you this before you take off. So, what coaches do you think are going to be available? Who do you think's on the hot seat besides Bowles?
Who underperformed this year? Kevin O'Connell from the Vikings. He's on the hot seat, but I don't think they'll get rid of him yet. Mike McDaniel's leaving Miami for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, he's not returning. They said they're not bringing him back next year, so he's not fired, but they're basically just saying, hey, you're leaving on your own terms. Just finish out the season.
I haven't heard that yet. Where did you hear that at?
When they started off like 2-5.
Huh. But aren't they still in contentions to go in the playoffs?
No.
So they're eliminated already.
Yeah.
I thought they had one more game left as long as they won.
Nope.
Interesting.
The wild card is pretty locked up. It's Buffalo, the Chargers, and the Texans. Those are going to be the wild cards.
Okay.
They're all 11-win teams. And the Dolphins have 8 wins, so they're still a ways behind.
All right, Steven, have a good night, man. Why don't you, during your travels or whatever you got going on tomorrow, just ring at me. I'll be driving all day till about 1 o'clock. Give me a call, and I'll tell you about this little opportunity.
I can call you before noon. I'll be working a little bit, and then I got to bounce after that.
It's fine. Give me a ring, man. I'll be driving. I'm driving to New York tomorrow, so give me a ring.
Will do.
All right, buddy. Have a good
See you, Steven.
All right, guys. All right, who's got the Darth Vader mask on? I hear that clear in the throat. Who is that?
That's me.
Is that you? Okay. Where you go, Jonah? Jonah disappeared again. What do you guys want to talk about, man? That here's a mess. You can see where I lay down on it.
Well, I tell you, me and Jonah was talking for a while today on the phone, and we were all over the place. But one of the things we were talking about is um, how the NBA players of today couldn't stand up to the NBA players like the '80s and '90s and before that.
Oh, that I agree 1,000% with that. They do all this load management bullshit because they're pussies and they don't want to work. I mean, that stuff was never even heard of when Michael Jordan was playing, or Larry Bird, or even
Right.
What was the Lakers? Kobe Bryant. I mean, Kobe Bryant didn't do that shit.
No,
Kobe
no.
Bryant was probably the last. Him and Shaq are probably two of the, maybe Dwight Howard. He was pretty good at the time. Those are probably the last of our era where they didn't do load management. You know what I mean?
Right. And the thing is, like we was talking about, nowadays they play for the money.
Of course they do. They don't
Um,
play for the legacy. They play for the money.
and back then, like when we was growing up or whatever, they played for the love of the game.
Yep.
You know. And I told him, I said, in my opinion, now y'all might argue with me, but in my opinion, I said Bill Russell is, in my opinion, the greatest basketball player to ever live.
Who do you think was the best basketball player?
Bill Russell.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a we could argue about that all the way around. Michael Jordan by far, and you know that's always been a thing, a Michael Jordan, a LeBron James type thing.
Yep.
LeBron James,
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, LeBron is great. He's a great basketball player, but he couldn't stand up to Michael Jordan. I don't think personally.
Oh no, and that's another thing we were talking about. Because I hear a lot of people all the time saying that LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players. I said,
He's
yeah,
probably he's probably in the top 10, I'd say, but
of the crybaby era, and that's what we called this era now is the crybaby era. I want more money, or I'm
yep.
not playing.
Well, we forget about the era of the Lakers. You know, there in the 80s and 90s when you had Magic Johnson, you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all those players, and of course you had Larry Bird on the Celtics.
Oh,
Good
absolutely.
teams back in those years, and it was back and forth always when and I don't care if you were a Lakers fan or if you were a Celtics fan. You turn the TV on to watch those two teams play. You know what I mean? Or
Hmm.
the Chicago Bulls. Anytime the Bulls played, you turned it on just because you knew that you were going to see some action.
Right, and see, that's another thing is nowadays you'll see players over the span of their career go to at least three or four different teams.
Sure.
Back then, a player stayed at one team their whole career.
Yeah. We're glad you could join us there, Jonah.
I can hear me now.
Yeah,
Yes,
we hear you
sir.
just. So what's going
I had
on,
to switch
Jonah?
to 5G.
Oh,
Ain't nothing. I had to switch to 5G on my connection. That's what it was.
did you call Billy Bob Thornton and get
I can hear y'all
him to
better
hook?
now.
Did you get Billy Bob Thornton to hook you up?
Call who?
Billy Bob Thornton,
Nah.
the T-Mobile guy.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I had on. I forgot my little thing got 5G. I meant to switch it to 5G. When I switched to 5G, I can hear y'all better now.
Okay. What do you have, a little hotspot or something?
Yeah.
Who's that through?
Cricket Wireless.
So what's up, Chris?
Just listening.
Just listen. What's your opinions on some of this sports shit?
I don't have nothing right now.
You're not a sports guy?
Oh, I am a little bit, but I don't have nothing really.
So, Steven, you got another load, and you're going to South Carolina, right, with it?
Yeah, Spartanburg.
Okay. So, I had a guy on here earlier, Trey. You can get paid for that mileage. You need to get with your even though you pulled that off the load board, he called it something, and I don't remember what he called it. Trey, if you're still on, remember what it is. I don't know if you saw that or not, Steven, but you can get paid for the mile Joe because it wasn't your fault that the place was closed.
Right.
I can't remember what he called it. He called it something.
Yeah, I'll have to call my driver later on Monday.
Hey, probably get it with truck order not used.
Well, Swift doesn't do T&U. You know that, right?
Oh,
They don't use it.
Truck not in use.
They pay you the mileage that it takes to get you there. Is what they do.
Yeah,
I think it's called Tono, or what was it called? Tono?
Yeah, it's Tonu, but yeah, Swift don't have that.
Okay.
But you can probably get them to pay you the mileage, though.
Yeah, get them to pay the miles on it.
Steven, this load board thing is all brand new. I'm not so sure this has ever happened before that I've heard of. So we're pulling for strings trying to help you get paid because we just don't know.
Right. I appreciate it.
Until you would definitely get paid. So let me ask you this. I know you're probably on your phone right now, right?
Yeah.
Can you go to your tablet, see if the mileage was added to your next load? Maybe they automatically added the mileage to the load that you're dispatched on now. Are you already dispatched on the new load?
Yeah, I am.
Look and see if the mileage is added into the empty miles.
Hang on a minute.
You don't have to do that. Do your tablet, dummy. Now he's going to have to come back a different way. He can look it up on his tablet.
So Jonah, how's it going now?
I mean, it was kind of rough the first week out, but I mean, after this week, I should be all right. Got caught up in the snow. Got caught up in the snow in New York.
You finally made it out of New York?
And then, I had a truck that was in the shop for 2 days because they had to order the part. I mean, they had to get the part in, and then they had to shut the terminal down and wouldn't let nobody leave. So I finally got out there yesterday.
So what
part came down? Say what now?
What part did you have to get replaced, or what did you fix?
Man, knock sensor.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, that dude knock sensor. When they found to pull it in the shop and told me what it was, they were like, "Oh, we ain't gonna have time to do it today. We have to do it the next day." So they did it so I had to wait till Wednesday for them to fix it or whatever.
What year? Now you got a Freightliner? What year you got?
Yeah, I got a 23 Freightliner.
Okay, you got 23. I got 24.
Yeah. I wish I would have known that when I was at home. If I was at home, I would have had it done in like a couple hours and back on the road. I know a couple people that work at Freightliner back at home, so if I go there, they're gonna pull me right on in.
That's why you got a Freightliner, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I had
Steven, what'd you find out?
No, they didn't. It's still 110 and 907.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll have to call my driver later on Monday.
Okay.
There's a yellow canary Kenworth 26 here in the yard for sitting over by the owner op area for lease. I guess brand new one looks like.
Before you take off tomorrow, take a picture of it for me, will you?
All right. There's a couple.
No, I'm curious which color yellow it is. It's like 5 or 6 different color yellows.
It looks just like yours. It's a bright yellow.
I know, but there's literally 5 different shades of that yellow. You know that?
Okay. No.
Yeah, there's like five. There's probably 5 or 6 different shades. I want to see which shade they. Because I saw one in the Detroit yard, and it's a lot lighter shade than mine is. It's really pale. I've only seen this color before on my truck. That's why I'm curious. Fire Pete Carroll. Yeah, he's not doing too hot for the Raiders, is he? Yeah, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, MJ. Be more than happy to help you out, buddy. So he said he likes our lives. He's waiting. Said he wants to talk to me tomorrow. So where are you heading to now, Jonah?
Down to Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay. And Steven, you're headed to South Carolina. Where are you heading to, Chris?
I'm going to Dayton, Texas, right near Houston, for tomorrow or for Sunday morning, and then I'm going from Baytown down to McAllen, Texas, by the border, for Monday.
All right, guys, we'll do one at a time. We'll start with you, Chris, and then Steven, and then Jonah. Give me some positives and give me some negatives of basically how Swift is and what. And Jonah, I know yours is going to be different because we've known each other for a while, but especially you, Chris, and Steven. Where did I tell you guys something? If I told you anything wrong or it wasn't quite right, I want some information here. Was I right on to the money? What you can make? How you do your stuff here? Have you had difficulties with something? Is there a bitch or complaint, or maybe something positive? Anything? Because everybody always asks me. So you just put all this information out here, but the drivers never come on here. Well, that's a freaking lie. The drivers come on here all the time, and they're welcome to say whatever they want to on here. Whether I fucked up or whether Swift fucked up, this is your chance. Put it out there. Seriously, nobody's gonna fault you for anything you say. I promise.
I'm just trying to think of anything negative though. The only thing I was to say, I really haven't had any bad. The thing is you gotta run. If you take days off, yeah, that's gonna hurt your bottom line. Just trying to think of negatives, really. Steven, you got anything?
I don't. I really don't.
That's what I'm trying to.
And you know what? And just so you guys know, Steven had some bad luck at the very beginning too. He had some issues with the truck. He had a family matter that he had to take care of. And honestly, he hasn't really had a good week since he's been here the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, they've all been shit. But he's still positive. But the things that's come up with him, I don't think any of it was really for say Swift's fault or my fault or anything like that. But go ahead. I took the words right out of your mouth, basically.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, like you said, I've had things come up, family issues and and they had to keep me in the Northeast because of family issues and and I still come out with a positive check.
I was gonna say that's the same thing with me. Like, I worked maybe 3 or 4 days after Christmas or after Thanksgiving, but I still made $400 or $500 that week after all expenses. So it's like I've never been in the hole yet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like this check coming up. I mean, 1,700 miles I think it was for the week because I had to take a couple of days off. Still almost $900.
Yeah, I'm getting 700 after only working 3 or 4 days this week too.
I mean, so like if y'all thinking about coming to Swift, just don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I fucked up. It's because I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
if y'all thinking about coming to Swift, huh?
It took you like 30 days to make your mind up, didn't it?
Technically, it took me longer than that, but because I've been thinking about it since April. But if y'all thinking about it, don't think about it. Just do it.
I was gonna say, because even when I was back in 2020 when I was with Prime, I was even saying, "Oh, I'm never gonna go to Swift. I'm never, But look where I'm at now. It's, But the thing is, the trucking economy and all that has changed. It's like
Right.
you don't want to run the spot market. I did the spot market for a year and a half, and I had to turn off my authority and give up my truck. No, it's not. No, it's still in the shimbles. It still looks shits. So. You're better off going with a mega carrier. A lot of places have said, if you want to make money, you're going to have to go to a mega carrier where they got the freight.
Right. And I mean, I said the same thing as you did, Chris. When I was at Prime, I'll never work at Swift. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because of all the bad things that you hear about Swift.
And they're always in accents and always having every bonehead trucker and all these different little, videos you'll see of always Swift.
Exactly.
Always Swift. Yep.
Exactly. I said the same thing. I'll never work at Swift. Look at me now.
And I gotta say, I do have to say, it's, I do gotta say it's, been all positive so far. So, knock on wood, I haven't had any complaints. It's just that, as long as I'm making money, I'm happy.
Swift is such a big company, man. They're not here to screw you by any means at all. They honestly, they don't even, Chris, they don't know who you are really. Steven, they don't know who you are really either. They know who I am because of the YouTube shit. They might know you guys now, but they're not out to get you for any reasons. What about you, Joni? You got anything to add to it?
I mean, basically, I'm back. And I had when I was with him from the beginning, I had no problem. I just had one little incident with my phone or whatever, but that's about it. But other than that, I ain't had no complaints with him. I might have a little gripes here and there on the miles or whatever, but I guess it was just the area I was in, running the miles or whatever. But further than that, they have freight that you can run and they treat you like a true own operator or whatever. I ain't had no complaints with them or whatnot.
Yeah, I don't.
Every now and then I might have like a little hiccup on a trailer issue or something like that, trying to find a trailer or whatever. But other than that, nah, it wasn't no wrong.
Yeah, like I did today, I had to go find a trailer.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes if I got to find a trailer, I'll call the, my driver leader and say, help me do a trailer. What do they call it?
Trailer solution.
Trailer.
Yeah, trailer solution.
Yeah, trailer solution. There you go. Because sometimes even when you do the app, and look at the app and say find a trailer, sometimes that don't really work all the way.
Yeah,
buddy, I got on the app the day before yesterday looking for a trailer, and it said there was a trailer at this place. And I talked to my driver manager. She said, go over there and look and see if it's there. I went over there. There wasn't even a trailer nowhere around that place.
That's why I always do a trailer solution because then if you're on the load board and you're, I'm not on the load board, but if you're on the load board and you're trying to find a trailer and you got to do the deadhead crap, you do trailer solution, you'll get paid for, you'll at least maybe get paid for it.
Yeah. They tried that with me today, and they gave me a trailer that needed a DOT inspection before it could be used, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing that because then I have to go to Edwardsville, and you ain't no telling how long it's going to take for them to get that DOT inspection done because you don't know how backed up they are, how many people's working today. You know what I'm saying? So.
But you might have could have just dropped that trailer at the yard and found another trailer. They could have gave you a red tag and fit out. I meant to tell you that earlier. They could have gave you if you go into a terminal, you could have just dropped it at the terminal, get a red tag on it, and then got another trailer.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that either.
Yep, and then just also do a
I didn't think about it till after I got on the phone with you.
It's all good, brother. All good, brother.
Then you do an asset inspection on it and just say, tag it as a needs work.
So Trey, you're right. Get the trailer solution, save time, and yes, they pay for your dispatch.
Yeah, they pay you 85 cents. Yep.
MJ says, you brothers are awesome, giving us swift information from your experience with the company. Absolutely, MJ. That's 100% the reason why I started the YouTube channel years ago. Was exactly
if you're
what we're doing.
like you're saying, like he says, if you're not going to get rich, but you'll
You'll pay your bills.
yeah, pay your bills. My thing is,
You'll make good money. I mean, you're making better money than you would if you flipped hamburgers at McDonald's, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Plus, and also it's your business, so you're running a business. It's like
Trey says, don't go to Lancaster for work. So, and that's the common thing, that comments that I get on all the videos that I put up. I'll get a guy say, well, shit, I make $2,200 a week as a company driver, and I'm home every night. It's fucking great. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to be a local driver, and I want to own my own business. I don't want to have to answer to fucking Billy Joe Jim Bob in the office of why I did this or why I picked up this or whatever. That's what we do.
That's what I was gonna say. My DM lady Dawn from Edwardsville, I rarely talk to her. I talked to her today because she was asking me about my physical DOT physical that's coming up, and we talked on the phone. But I rarely talk to her, and she rarely calls me unless it's an issue or something. But they don't. Honestly, they leave you alone. As long as you're doing you pick up the work, you do the work, you get it done in a timely fashion, they don't care.
Speaking
Right.
of DMs, Jonah, did your DM ever call you today?
No, I ain't talked to him.
Who's your DM?
I got a dude named Chris out of the Greer.
Oh, Greer. Okay.
No, I hadn't figured it out about the load. I thought they had took the load off me, but they still had it on me. And then so when I delivered the load this morning, I went back and looked. I said, "Oh yeah, I still got the load."
Okay, good. So Trace says, put it like this: took 4 days off for Thanksgiving, took 5 days off for Christmas. Never been allowed to do that as a company. Paid time off, non-paid. Yeah, same here, man. So take this into consideration, guys. I was home from Tuesday to Monday. Okay. Now, granted, when I went home before Tuesday, that was close to the end of the week, I still brought home I brought over a $2,000 paycheck home. Okay. This week, I'm still going to bring home about a $1,200 to $1,300 paycheck, only running, 3.5 days. So it can be done, guys.
Oh yeah.
It can.
Right.
You just got to plan your home time off with what you got going on, just like Trace said.
Yep.
Right.
And we wouldn't have been able to go home for Christmas.
This is the best company I ever worked for. I worked for one company, and I talked to Jonah about it earlier. Remember, Jonah, I have worked for one company before. I ain't gonna say no names on here, but I was nothing more than a glorified company driver.
Oh yeah.
That has to be prime.
No,
No?
no. It was Western Flyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're nothing more than a glorified company driver. You're not allowed to turn down loads. You can only fuel up at Love's. And like, you're a company driver that pays all the expenses for the truck.
Yeah. You know why they're forcing you to fill up at Love's, don't you? Because they're getting all the discounts at Love's, and they're not passing that discount on to you.
Oh yeah.
That's why you're forced to fuel at one place.
So you were pretty much a lease driver, but it was a glorified company driver. You're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
So you couldn't like turn down loads.
No.
Nothing like. But isn't that wrong? Isn't that wrong for a 1099? Because I thought with a 1099 you should be able to do that.
Well, that's the 55 law that we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
But you are right. They got to be able to separate the contractor from the company.
Yep.
That's basically what that boils down to.
Right.
Yeah, like the other day, Swift wanted me to pick up a load the next day, and I still had 5 hours to drive to drop that load off. And then they wanted me to pick up a load to go to Amazon at 10 p.m. And I was like, "There's no way. I would run out of my 11 and 14." I said, "That ain't gonna work." So I didn't find it. And I said, "I don't want to do Amazon. Period."
Yeah.
And then I said, "Send me something going down south." Well, then that's when they sent
Why
me to
don't
go
you
to
want to do Amazon?
huh?
Why don't you want to do Amazon?
Because you sit on the dock forever like you did. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I am not doing it. I told him, I said, and I even told Dawn my DM today, I said, I am never doing Amazon. Sorry, it ain't happening.
Don't even. They tried to put an Amazon on me about a couple weeks ago, and it was this.
I said, nope.
The DM that I've had since, mine's been on vacation for 2 weeks, but she gave me an Amazon load. I said I would do this for you, but I'm not doing it for me because I got screwed on an Amazon load. I'm sorry, but don't worry about it. We'll get you another one. I said, I don't do Amazon. Yep, the company gets a good deal based on the amount of gallons they do per year. Yep, that's why they do the loves. They get a big hefty discount.
Oh yeah, and I mean Prime technically is the same way. These other two guys probably know about that. Prime's pretty much the same way. Yes, you can turn down a load, but with consequences.
Only like two, I think. Yeah.
But you get consequences, and what I mean by consequences with Prime is you're going to sit.
Yep.
Well,
and they pretty much, and I think they tell you where to fuel it too a lot of time.
They do within reason. They open their cards up to, I call it the 5 major truck stops.
The big 5.
Yeah, the big 5. They open it up to that, but they'll open it up for the smaller ones for you, but it's not automatically opened up like Swift is.
So Trey's bringing up something good. I'm starting to stay away from them paper loads, depending on where it picks up and where it goes. If they offer y'all paper load going to Hazlet, Texas, don't take it. I haven't taken that one. Are you talking about the graphics packaging, the GPIs?
Or are you talking about the big rolls from International Paper?
The International Paper rolls are the ones that they use to make toilet paper with. They'll take them to the plant.
Because I've taken from Alabama to Braxton, Missouri. I've taken big rolls by my house because I live in St. Louis. I've taken those big rolls up there before from Alabama.
Where'd you pick up in Alabama?
The big old rolls, the International Paper rolls.
Where at?
No, where at? Pine Hill?
It was somewhere in Alabama.
In the middle of nowhere?
Was it Alabama or was it Louisiana? It might have been Louisiana, right at the border, right near.
There's one in Alabama too, Pine Hill, Alabama. It's in the middle of nowhere.
There's one I picked up.
Let me tell you how middle of the nowhere it was. All these little convenience stores that are boarded up along the side of the highway and shit.
Yep.
Herschel from Cracker Barrel sitting in his rocker. Yep. I saw Uncle Herschel in a rocker by Cracker Barrel by one of those.
Yep.
That's how middle of nowhere it was.
I think you were right there around US 80.
Yep.
Yep, I know exactly where you was.
Trey says, "Yep, big rows to Hazlet. Hazlet will have you there for 10 hours, no joke." Well, not any worse than what I was at when I was in North Carolina at the Amazon facility. I was there for 26 hours, I believe. Yeah.
And I'll say the International Paper ones usually I go to, you got to wear a hard hat, a vest, and safety glasses.
The one outside of Mobile ain't that bad. The paper mill outside of Mobile ain't that bad.
I've been to that one too, Mobile. Yep. That might have been
Tony,
the one.
you always have a smile on your face. You know that? You always have a smile on your face.
Hey, that's just me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where I live. Actually, is right around there in Mobile. And there's actually a few International Papers there.
Yeah, because I've been there before.
Mobile's okay. So what time does everybody start driving tomorrow?
Oh, I got all day to
I probably
drive.
leave about 5.
I would say I don't have to get up super early because I only got 250 miles to go till Sunday morning.
What about you, Steven?
Whenever, because my load don't deliver until Monday morning at 9. So
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same thing. I got the 2 loads. I got my alarm set for 2 to get up because that's when my clock starts. I'm thinking about just going ahead and driving there, but there's really no hurry to get there because I'm kind of in the same situation. The only reason that I would get up and go ahead and do it is get this load because I only got 54 miles to Detroit. Drop this load in at our yard. It gets T-called, and then go to Centerline, which is about 15 miles away. Pick up that load that goes to Fishkill, New York. Haul ass to Fishkill and get parked and try to get a 34 in. That's my reason for starting early. Try to get a 34 in before Monday.
right.
It's only 580 miles to Fishkill, 600, something like that. So I can just about drive most of that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably have to do a 34 on Monday because I only got 12 hours left, and then by the time I get all the way to McAllen, Texas for Monday morning, I probably will be out.
See, that's kind of my situation too. I'm getting close to running out of hours. I've got
And I got to be home.
21 on my hours left for the 7th. So
And I got to be home Thursday afternoon, so to get my glasses.
I don't collect hours until Monday. So Monday midnight to Tuesday.
Yeah, I get Monday. When do you start? Sunday?
Monday.
See, I started Sunday, so I'll get mine Monday morning, or will I get mine Tuesday morning? Yeah,
Monday
okay.
morning. James, what do you think about the Milwaukee location? You talk about the terminal? Oh, I've never been to International Paper in Milwaukee. I've only done a couple of those. McAllen by the border. She's probably going to be 90 degrees in January. Yeah,
I was gonna say I'm in Lancaster right now, and it was 72, 73 here today when I was driving. It was pretty warm. So I know I'm going to Houston tomorrow to deliver by Houston, and then I'm going to McAllen on Monday.
I got you. Yeah, it's 57 in South Florida right now, so it's actually warmer in Texas than it is Florida. Yeah, Mopar. I've never been to the Milwaukee location with Mopar yet. That's new to me. I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to that one yet. It's always hot by the border. Yeah, it's usually always hot in Florida too. I mean, where I live at, it rarely goes under 60 degrees. Excuse me.
Yeah. When I was home for Christmas, boy, it was 75 degrees when I was home for Christmas.
Buddy, it was 87 degrees when I was home.
Was.
We actually got our feet in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Louis was in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, we was at home. We was at home Sunday. No, we was at home when I was at home for New Year. I mean, for Christmas on New Year's Eve. I mean, on Christmas Eve. Man, we had the 4-wheelers and bikes out. Right.
Look at make sure you guys look at the fuel prices at the terminals. It's $2.97 in Detroit right now. I know for whatever reason, Swift's fuel prices have been really good lately.
Yeah.
Well, I know that QT. I've noticed that QT in was it Texas or Oklahoma? There were like $2.79 or something like that. I've noticed.
Yeah, QT's always cheaper.
So, Trey, James, you have fun at that location. You talk about Fishkill. I don't have any problems with Fishkill. It's easy in and easy out. And when I'm done, I'm going to back to Pennsylvania to pick up a load that's going to Bowling Green. I got one of them Hinkle loads going to Bowling Green. MJ says, I have a 2025 Peterbilt by Tell. Would y'all recommend bringing it to Swift, or does Swift offer a better lease? Swift has a great lease program, but if you got a truck with Tell, it just depends on how far you are into the lease, man. You know, and that's something we could talk about tomorrow because I've had those leases. I've had a Tell truck and I've had an SF5 truck before. I'll go over with you tomorrow.
Depends on what your payment is, you know.
Well, I mean, even if his payment is, $1,000 or $1,100, if it's, a 2 or 3 year lease and it's paid off, why get rid of it? If he's already a year into it in a 3-year lease, keep that sumbitch, run it. Oh, I got you. The Mopar in Milwaukee. Yeah, I haven't been to that one yet. My my guy usually keeps me rolling at the good places. For some, they take care of me, man. I got to say, I'm pretty happy. Okay, cool. Yeah, call me, man. We'll talk. I'll talk everything with you. Try to keep your payments low. I'm making it work at $1,500 a month. Yeah, Trey did the smart thing. He went and got a Lone Mountain truck, and he's only paying $15 a month for his. Everybody has their way of doing it. We all want to accomplish the same thing. It's just different avenues and different paths to make things happen. You know, I tried that with the cheap payment, and you know, honestly, it just didn't work for me. I felt running with a warranty and running with a major carrier's truck, you know, I'm going to get looked at before, you know, and I saw it when my truck broke down. My truck sat in the Richmond yard for 3 weeks while other trucks got worked on because it was the Swift truck. My truck wasn't a Swift truck. That was one thing. And I wanted to show guys that you could make money by, you know, leasing a truck and, you know, possibly purchasing the truck through Swift. You know, when you get down to the prices, tell me another place where you can go and get a 2024 Kenworth with just a little bit over 200,000 miles for $100,000. There ain't a whole lot of places you can go to and get that.
Now, Steven, did you go SeBrite, Steven?
I was going to go SeBrite, but I'm gonna go back with Swift's insurance.
He's going back into training too, like me.
Oh, okay. If you do, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I got SeBrite. Jonah, did you go SeBrite?
No, not yet. I'll probably call him next week.
Trey says he just hit 400,000.
I'll get in touch with him next week.
And I have the leftover warranty. Okay. Swift truck prices are competitive compared to what I'm seeing at deal. Yeah, truck prices. I got news for you guys, and this goes for some of these guys that are looking at coming aboard. Truck prices are going to go up, and when truck prices go up, so do Swift's prices. Their prices go up too.
Yeah, I think isn't there like a new tariff or a new something for starting in 2026 that they're imposing or something?
Yeah, I don't.
Class 8s or something like that.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I haven't researched that though. But yeah, these truck prices are going to go up. Absolutely. Once the economy goes back, everything's going to go back up. The rates, you know, everything. The truck prices. You know, they take as much money from the truck drivers as they can. They always will and always have. That's why I think, you know, running a straight, you know, mileage rate is the way to go right now. New tariff every week. So Trey, when the rates go up like crazy, if they ever go back to crazy like COVID rates and shit, you're better off taking off and going to another carrier and working that truck to your advantage, brother. Because when you run the spot market with the freight like that, and if it's good and the rates are good, you're going to drive less miles and less onto that truck. But you'll still be making good money.
Everybody got this notification. do. So, is there anything new on that 70% going on yet? Have you talked to Michelle, or what's going on with that?
Michelle was off today. I'm going to try and talk to her on Monday because I need to touch base with her on a couple of my guys, see who's coming, who's not coming. I've made a lot of phone calls today. I just got to see what's going on. She said there's no specials going on. I asked her what specials, because Jonah squeaked in for the special. You got 30 days, no truck payment, right?
Yeah, 30 days, no truck payment.
So they were offering that.
How'd you get that?
So they were offering that in December, dude.
Oh man, I should have.
Yeah, they offered it in December.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I got mine like 2 days. I got my truck like 2 days before Christmas.
There was another guy that squeaked in and got in with that too. He actually came in early just because of that. He was going to wait another week or two, but since they gave him that, he just decided to come on and come. I wish that.
Yeah, I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait too. I was gonna wait after Christmas, but she told me like, look, if I come on in now, and I say okay, I got did it like that on Tuesday. Did the paperwork there Tuesday and everything.
So Trey says this truck hasn't had a lot of wear on it. I'm sure it was a local or semi-local truck. It's a light truck. The cab is under 11,000 on the steers, and loads are over 40. So Trey, is yours? If I remember correctly, you got one of those JB Hunt trucks. Now, is it the full sleeper or is it the mid roof with the cap on it? Because I know JB Hunt has a lot of those mid roofs with the cap on top.
Man, if I knew that they were going to do that special in December, I would have waited at least 2 weeks because I signed mine on the 20th of November.
Yeah, I know it's okay. So you got the full sleeper then. Yeah, Steven, the other Steven that was on here earlier, not the insurance Steven, but the blanket show Steven. He got one of those JB Hunt trucks too, and his is a full sleeper. Now he got a pretty decent deal on his truck too. He got his through my guy Austin, just like I did. But out of all the guys, man, that bought trucks from Austin, I'm the only one that got screwed. All the other guys are running just fine. Now, I will say one thing. Techno, he comes on here every once in a while. He had some shit come up on his truck, which he's been down for 2 weeks. Just, usual shit. But he's going ahead and having an overhead done on his, having all the they adjust the valves and shit. It's like $3,200 to have it done. He's going ahead and having that done and having shocks put on. He's just having a whole bunch of shit put on because it's just that time. He's at that 400,000 mile mark too. He's spending like $6,000 or $7,000 to get everything done that he's having done. He had an air leak too. I think that's the original reason why he went to the shop with his truck. But I got to tell you guys, and again, I know I said I'm doing a video on it, but once they fix this air leak on this truck, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but this one always sag down, man. But with the air on this one, it's fine now. It doesn't sag at all.
Yeah, I think it's my old truck. When I had the old truck, it was you let it sit overnight, and it would be a zero on the air. But this one here, the 24 I got here, it could be at 100% or full at like 120, 130, and then by the time in the morning I just go to start it, it's still full. I don't have it, so mine don't leak.
Well, you got a Freightliner.
Yeah, I had a Freightliner.
You got a Freightliner too? Yeah.
Freightliners don't do that. Just the KWs.
Yeah, just the KWs do that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Because, like Chris was saying, in this one I've got now, 25 Kenworth, my air could be like at 120 when I shut it off, and then when I go to crank it up, I'm at 50 to 60. If I have it that good. If it's not lower than that.
So why is the Kenworth lose air then?
Well, I'll tell you why mine was. The purge valve was bad. Actually, there's two things, and I'm not for sure that. And again, like I said, I'm gonna do a video on the DEF filter. I talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
It had a hole in it. It wasn't breathing properly. So I don't know if that was actually hooked up to the air tube. That might have had something. It might have all been combined together. But once both of those things got replaced, nothing. It's fine now. It sticks. It's always, over 110 all the time.
Yeah. So you got like Steven, you might have the same issue then, or some kind of.
Well, when I was at Lancaster, they pulled out my DEF filter and said that I don't need it.
Okay.
So and it's.
It could be purge valve or the air dryer, one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get it checked out, at some point in time.
So Trey says, yeah, he's about ready to get a PM on his reset in a few days. Yeah, I'm gonna do my PM here in the next 20,000 miles myself. I'm gonna do. Since I got it at 330 is where I got it at 300,030 miles. They want 50,000. I'm probably going to do a PM at 360. I got like 12,000 miles to go to that. Yeah, some roughly that. And then I'm going to do one at 400, and that way I can do it every 50,000 miles after that. Keep it straight. Uh, I'm also going to have the alignment done on this thing too here in the next couple. Probably next time I go home, I'm going to have the alignment done. I tried to get it done this time, but the holidays just didn't work out to where I could get it done. I got all this stuff I got to get for the truck for the show and stuff, all the chrome shit. So I got to space shit out a little bit.
Yeah, I need to try to find somebody that could do some kind of logo for me.
I got somebody for you. I told you that.
Yep.
You let me know when you're ready, and I'll give you her number, okay?
All right. I mean, will she draw up the logo and everything?
She'll do everything, buddy. She's an artist. She does everything through the computer. She'll charge you about $200 or $300, but it'll be nice.
I might need to get with her too. Yeah, I might need to get the number too.
Yep. Whenever you guys have the cash and you're ready to do it, she'll do it for you. And then once you get it drawn up, I'm probably going to use Country Person. She's up in the Chicago area. They'll print them out and put them on your truck for you. And I haven't actually got a price yet, but I think it's going to be between $300 and $500 to have the logos attached to the truck. So you'll have about $700-800 invested when it's done.
All right. And is that both doors and the top, or?
It's whatever you want it to do, buddy. You know, how much money do you want to spend? You know, mine's going to cost me between $300 and $500, and I'm going to have the two rabbits on the sleeper on each side. Name of the company on the side. The number of the truck is going to be in the same font as my logo is, and also the Swift decals on the compartments are going to be changed out too.
Okay.
Somebody's getting messages.
No, that's my tablet that tries to download enrollment every 15 minutes because I have one of the old tablets that it needs to be updated for it to download it. So when I go home on Thursday, I'm going to have them take out the smart drive and give me hopefully ask them to give me a active tab 5 one, a new one.
What's up, Pop-Tart? We're still rolling on here. Yeah, get them to. So, has anybody seen the new tablets yet? Because I heard they're a little bit bigger.
Well, I heard they're faster too. Because man, sometimes you hit buttons on this one, it takes forever.
Yeah, I'm curious. Was none of you guys worked at Schneider, did you?
No.
Schneider updated their tablets right as I was leaving, and it was about the size of a big iPad. It was huge. I actually liked it. A lot of guys hated it. I actually liked it because I would use the mapping software that they had on it, because there towards the end, their mapping software was actually pretty damn good. I'd use it as a backup.
That's one con on to talk about on Swift is the GPS on their tablets is crap.
Oh, good. It's based on Google Maps. That's why.
I know, but I was going down 50, like I was going down 69 today in Texas, and it's telling me to get off the highway and follow. And I'm like, why would I do that when I got to take 69 all the way down to 35? I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she says she's got a new Apple iPad. I got a new one too.
I got a 10 also. I got a Generation 10.
Yeah, that's what I got as a Generation 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I got the wife one. Did y'all get the 5G built into it where you have a phone plan? Yeah.
I had a remote. Yep. I had one through Verizon, but then I got rid of it. Got rid of that plan, but I use it. What I now do is I have T-Mobile hotspot, and I just connect through the hotspot when I got to use it.
Yeah, I told Verizon I wanted to disconnect my iPad and my watch. And it was like, okay, well, do you want another phone? No, I want a lower bill. That's why I'm doing this.
Yep. So I got T-Mobile. I got a iPhone 16 or 17, paying for that and the service, and I got a home internet, and I pay $156 for it altogether.
All right, hang on a minute.
I think mine's a 14 also, whatever the newest one is. I got to tell you, I'm pretty happy with the iPad because I take it. I mean, I use it for what I use my iPad now for is weather. I leave it on all the time for the weather in a cup holder stand, and it's right below the ELD, and that way I know what's going on all the time. Now, when I go home, I take it out and I take it in the house. And if I go into a restaurant, like to eat or something, I'll take the iPad. Like if I'm watching football or something, I'll take the iPad in with me so I can watch while I'm sitting there eating. So I use everything for it. Believe it or not, we still got 22 people in here, but ain't nobody saying shit. What's up, guys?
We're all watching us and listening to us.
So she says, I can tell you that the service is wonderful at AT&T. Yeah, that's who I have. I have AT&T also.
They're expensive to me.
I tell you, their phone service sucks, but their internet 5G shit is on point. No problems with that at all. My T-Mobile home internet is pretty good. I'm going to look into maybe switching the home internet to the AT&T shit, just because we have everything AT&T, and the only thing I have T-Mobile is that home internet that's in the truck. Got no problems, no issues with it. I'm scared to lose it because once you lose it, the plan that I'm on, I'll never get back. It's $50 a month.
Yeah, it's like mine's 45 at home, but my thing is now you could take yours anywhere. See, with me, mine's locked in at home now that because they've got that new rule now.
You can get away from that rule. You know that, right?
How?
Because I mean, when you say locked in, you just put it in your truck and take it with you. It should work. Does it not work?
Well, some people say that nowadays it don't work that way.
But it depends. Do you have the white box for T-Mobile?
Yep.
That's why.
That's
that was
why.
specific.
Yeah, I got the one, the not the cheap one, but the middle one or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
why.
it's a white box.
It's 22 trolling pros counting me and Pop-Tart gone trucking. It's 22 trolling. Pop-Tart, I have no idea.
She's talking about the people, 22 people that are trolling.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, they might be trolling. Maybe. I don't know. I think for the most part, the people that come to my channel, they really want to. They either are interested in trucking or, like my guy on here earlier, I can't remember which name. He was the Pinellas County Sheriff. He comes on here just because he wants to be a trucker when he retires, and they just want to see what it's about. I mean, I did the same thing before I got back into OTR. I watched a shitload of YouTubers trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
Yep.
AT&T has great iPad service. They trolling if I'm trolling. I got you. You're always trolling me, Pop-Tart. I know that. Speaking of which, I need to get with you about that land that you talked about the other night. I will probably get with you here in the next week or so. The wife was asking me about that. Well, guys, I guess we'll go here about another 15 minutes or so, and I'm going to cut off here. I'm sure Stephen, I know you're tired because you told me you were tired.
So
yeah, I've been up since like 1:30 this morning.
Wow.
Damn.
What was you going to say, Chris?
Are you doing a live tomorrow?
We'll see. If you guys want to commit to a live tomorrow, we'll see what goes on. It's up to you guys.
No, I was just asking.
That don't matter to me.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna deliver my load. I'm trying to deliver my load early tomorrow.
Okay. I'll try to get a couple more guys come in and we'll have some fun. The trolls are looking for more drama so they can go on somebody else's live and say, well, James said this and that. Absolutely, man. They always put my name into shit, and I never really start anything with anybody. If you want land, you buy. Yeah, that's what I want is raw land. They geo-locked it. Call in and tell them you'll be traveling. You'll get the answers. There you go. Tell them you'll be traveling with it. Hey, no problem, MJ. Not a problem. Raw land is in wooded acres. I got no problems with that.
No, that's good. That's gonna be your cheapest. Yeah, to cut that wood. Cut the timber down and sell that timber, and then
You as long as the land is priced appropriately, sure, absolutely. I don't care what kind of land. See, the problem is in Florida when you talk raw land, then you got to get surveys done with wetlands.
Wetland. Yep. You make sure it's not. Yep.
You got to get all that shit done. Me and the wife just went through that. We had 3 years of hell dealing with that, with lawsuits and fines and all kinds of shit. So I'm not big into buying any raw land in the state of Florida because of that. What time Saturday do you want me to call you? Anytime, buddy. You can call me anytime from like 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Somewhere in that area will be fine. I'm here just driving and listening to you guys. I got you, Josh. Got to make sure the gators are gone. Yeah, absolutely. People are scared to death of gators. Gators don't fuck with humans if you don't fuck with them. Most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. Joni, you probably know that. Gators where you're at, don't you?
Nah, we ain't got no gators where I stay at.
No?
I'm too far inland where I stay at.
Let's go with the lie. Yeah, we probably will. Thumbs up, MJ.
And one thing a lot of people don't know is about gators is they have the strongest jaws.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, they also have the weakest jaws.
Yep, the top of them.
Yep. Like when I say that, like when they bite you, they can snap your arm in half with the pressure. But at the same time, you can just take both of your hands and hold their mouth shut.
Yep, man, pry open.
So back in the day, and I'm talking 80s and 90s, when you went through the police academy in Florida, one of the things in the past is you had to wrap up the gator's mouth.
Oh, duct tape. Yep.
Yep. The only way you can overcome a gator is just get on top of him, on the top of his jaw.
Yep.
You got to watch the tail though. That tail will fucking knock the fucking shit out of you though. It's what we did. We sold off what timber we did not want, hauled it out, backfilled the land, and a lot of money saved, a lot. But it's also a bunch of work invested and involved in building. Yeah, that's where I would just pay somebody to do all that shit. I don't have the machinery or the knowledge, or I would just pay somebody to clear that land.
Yeah, especially when you're like the last couple weeks ago now, I was going down in Alabama and all that. You should see all the timber trucks up and down like crazy. Yeah.
They're tearing a lot of shit.
A lot of timber trucks.
Well, the reason being is because Alabama is mostly country area.
Yep.
Josh, you can jump in if you want to, as long as you're parked.
Did I lose you?
I must have froze up. James must have froze up.
I was gonna say, did something? I was gonna say, did something happen? Because I all of a sudden got locked up.
Yeah, James froze up.
Yeah, I thought maybe my hotspot quit there for a minute. I was like,
yeah, he froze up.
Or what happened is his laptop wasn't plugged in and it died.
Oh man. Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I switched over to SeBrite because they were saying that I had till the middle of January because my smart drive wasn't working, and they wanted me to put the new net to drive in, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna lose my lease because they say people are saying.
Hey Chris, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No. Johnny, can you hear me? Johnny can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Steven, can you hear me?
I guess he can't hear you.
So I switched over to SeBrite. Was right before Christmas. I switched over, because they were telling me that I had to get the new Detratime, and I was like, no, I am not. Because I've heard people are losing their leases because of like getting incidences, on a camera, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch probably next week or so.
Yeah, I'm doing the monthly,
Yeah.
so on the 20th of January will be my first monthly payment.
All right, hang on, guys. Hold on a second, okay? I'm coming
All
right
right.
back.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
and it's a little bit cheaper. I don't have the travel part or whatever on it that I could put on there, an extra fee thing or whatever. But so mine's about $620 a month, so that ain't bad.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna switch to them. I'm gonna call them next week and see how much mine gonna be.
Yeah, I told her, I said, I bet you get a lot of phone calls, and she's like, oh yeah, I get 6 to 8 phone calls a day.
So I was just talking good shit about T-Mobile, and it just fucking went to shit. I got to figure out what's going on with that. I had to switch to my iPhone hotspot.
Oh, I thought maybe you didn't plug your laptop in or something, and it went out.
So back when we bought our land, it was much cheaper than it is today, and the market is extremely expensive today. But it's way more less expensive than buying a house in the neighborhood. Yeah. What kind of money can you get an acre for on an average, Pop-Tart? Curious. Michael Bickford says, hey, guys, new owner-operator was whipped about 4 weeks in, thrown to the wolves a little bit, and would love to find some resources to run smoothly. Michael,
call James.
Go to QTs. Find cheap fuel.
Call this guy up here in the top corner, the bald head. He'll help you out. Yeah. Serious business, Michael. Give me a call tomorrow, man. I'll try and help you out. Yeah, somebody froze James. Yeah, my T-Mobile, I need to call Billy Bob Thornton, find out what the fuck's going on. Gigolo, that flu bug that's going around is turning into pneumonia, and it's bad, guys. Watch out around.
Yep.
I've never had that problem of catching flus and pneumonia and all. I've never had pneumonia in my entire life. I don't catch shit from people. My immune system is really strong. A house is around $500,000 in the market, basically, and the land is around $100,000 to $250,000 per acre in and around Raleigh. I'm guessing it's been a while since I've looked at it. Now that's quite expensive. That's actually more expensive than. Why is that showing up? That's quite more expensive than Florida property.
Yeah, that's a lot.
A house for around $100,000, so you have to be smart with your investments on your. You can spend much more than that if the sky's the limit. So $500,000 in the market basically, and the land is around $100,000 to $250,000 per acre. That's
you just gotta find a like a country that a county that doesn't have a whole lot of kind of like on the poor side where you're gonna find the cheapest.
Yeah.
And the wife says that's out of our charge or out of our league.
Because even at the bottom of Missouri, some areas in the bottom of Missouri I hear is like really cheap for housing and land, but then if you go to closer to cities, you're gonna pay more. So
yeah, I think I pay like when I stayed there for like 5 acres, what I paid was like $30,000 for like 5. But it was out in the country though.
Yeah, you gotta be in the rural. You gotta be in the rural area if you want to find something cheap too.
Jonah, do you still have that?
Nah, I had bought it like a while. I ended up selling it because some people had one. I ended up getting like damn near double for what I paid for it from somebody because they wanted it real bad. That was like a couple of years ago. But it's like I say, like you can find something out in the country. You just got to go out in the country and find it. You might travel 30 minutes to a store or 20 minutes to a store.
It's pretty much expensive anywhere in America now, Nicole and James, especially if you want it to be convenient. It's always going to be that way. That's true. Wonder how much land costs in Wyoming. Yeah, you can be Longmire out there. Ever watch
Well,
that
listen,
show?
I was even back. I was like last year. I was watching somebody, and they were looking into land in Arizona, and that you could buy. They say it's real cheap in Arizona too, out in the desert.
Oh yeah, Colorado too.
Not anymore with Colorado. They got legalized marijuana out there. Anything in Colorado is expensive.
Yeah.
Raleigh, North Carolina, we come out amazing. We did extremely well on our investment, but times are different today. Wife's exactly right. I don't want convenience. I don't want near humans, but North Carolina prices are out of our range. Gigolo Joe, you can get land cheap still and around Conyers and Covington, Georgia. Yeah, I've been looking at those areas too. And Michael Benford says, "Yeah, you call me. Yeah, call me tomorrow. We will."
I was gonna say, James, it depends on where you want to live, because um, right around where I live, out in the country, uh, you can get it for $50,000 for an acre.
Okay.
That's how much it's going for where I stay at. About 40 per acre.
How much?
But they get it about 40 an acre. But the further you go out in the country, the cheaper it's gonna be.
Yep.
Exactly.
So Trey says, I wonder what those people do in Utah around 191 when it comes to groceries. I never even seen a Dollar General out there, and Dollar Generals are everywhere. Yeah, I agree. They pop up Dollar Generals everywhere.
There are a lot of them in the rural areas. Yes.
Raw land is a lot of work, but it's a journey of building up everything. That's amazing, and I thought Florida was way more expensive than that. I think I'm trying to remember. We had a piece of property. I think we paid $30,000, right around $30,000, and it was. I'm trying to remember. It was almost a half acre. Wasn't quite an acre, but almost a half acre, and it was in. It's in a populated area. It was the only piece of property. Well, actually, there's two others next to it that we could have, but ours was a half acre, and it was between 30 and 35. I don't remember what it was. And that's been a couple years ago. 22, I think, 23, something like that. But, those prices have gone up now, though. Well, you guys ready to call it tonight?
Whenever you are.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it tonight. Hey, Gigolo Joe, don't forget to call Michelle on Monday. I know she's going to call you. I'm sorry. Just make sure you make contact with her. I know she's ready to bring you aboard. I tell you what, I'm focused on today, and I'm serious too, and that is taxes. My taxes has gone up so high. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right, guys. I think we'll cut it here. I'll put a post up tomorrow if we're going to go live. I'll try to do it before 3 or so. So if we go live, it'll be somewhere around 7, 8 o'clock. And that way you guys can look it up. One more comment here. Two more comments. Gigolo Joe, ain't nothing in Florida cheap. I'm originally from Lakeland, and the price for land out near the green swamp is expensive. Yeah, you can actually still, like I said, you can still buy decently cheap land where we're at in Brevard County. Some parts of it. So do your homework on the land tax wherever you look. Absolutely. All right, guys. Good show tonight. Thanks to you, Stephen, Chris, and Jonah, and the other Stephen too that has the crisp haircut. He always has that crisp, nice haircut. What I call it. Yeah, she agrees. Florida charges for mosquitoes and alligators too, by the way. All right, guys. I'm sure I'll talk to you all throughout the day tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. We'll end her here, guys. Talk to y'all later.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye.